Bob Ross. Hey, Bob Ross. Hi, everybody. I think everything should be good. I need to always double check because I'm fucking something up. Hi, everybody. I cussed.
Oh no!
And again.
1 minute rule. Hi, everyone. Welcome to our demonetization. Welcome to our D&D game. This is Hogwarts Prep. It's a 5th edition D&D game based in the Harry Potter universe, well, the Wizarding World universe in the 1940s, during the First Wizarding War. And this is everyone's first campaign here, so if you're new to D&D and you like Harry Potter, this is the place to be, man. This is where all the drugs happen. Let's wait. Does anyone have any announcements about anything?
Free show at Scout Bar on the 13th instead of watching this.
Yeah, definitely. No, what you should do is go to Scott's Bar, watch your show,
Scout's Bar.
and have your phone on.
Yeah,
You don't even have to look at us.
Yeah.
Just
have
and then
your phone
because
on.
you're not gonna be playing the entire 3 hours.
Yeah.
So like when you're not on stage, you're watching it. Oh, Justin's on. Mute.
There you go.
But do not turn it off.
We'll be putting all the Bob Ross
Yeah.
emojis on there.
All the Bob
Hell
Ross.
yeah.
On stage.
That'd be
We
fucking
are officially Twitch affiliates, so
Woo!
give us a sub. If you have Amazon Prime, you have a sub once a month for free. So like, why not it be us? Cause like I need the money. Did you guys know that since we started playing this game, we have made a total of $6 combined on Twitch and YouTube?
Yeah!
We are banking.
We are awesome.
We can
We're
almost
the next
buy a
critical
$5 Taco Bell box.
Almost.
Oh!
I'm like
$5 foot long, baby.
$2,990 something of reinvesting myself from what I put into the show. It's almost worth it. We're a lot of us are gonna go to South by, so go to South by Gaming. We'll be there. We'll see you guys. Yeah. Let's introduce ourselves if we do not mind. Let's starting off with because everyone love Sonya.
I'm Stephine.
Yes! Yes,
Play
she is.
Sonya, not the other way around. I'm a divination witch in Hufflepuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck. Wait. There you go. That's you. You speak now.
I'm Josh. I play Jericho, and he's a rogue Hufflepuff that likes to steal things.
Yeah, who's also a wolf.
Who's also a rogue.
Yeah, that's true.
This is true.
Damn.
And then I am Justin. I'm playing Osiris, the Muggle monk.
She's got a bad temper. I'm just kidding.
Who's upset as fuck right now.
A little bit, yeah. You should be too.
Hi, I'm Ryan. I'll be playing Ferris,
Who's
a
also
light
a
domain
teacher
cleric
of
that
the
wants to be a necromancer but really doesn't want to go to Azkaban.
Yeah, that is the thing we were talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a
Shit.
Oh, yeah, and
If
Slytherin.
we go together.
Yes.
We can break
Except me.
Hi, I'm Jess. I play Neff, who's a Hufflepuff barbarian who likes to hit stuff with her maul and, rage and all that jazz. But she's really nice.
Yeah, you are the nicest barbarian I've ever had.
That's
played.
what I went for.
Hi, I'm Ali, and I play Bones, and I am a sorcerer and a Gryffindor, and I have a wild magic.
Woo!
All right, guys. So we're gonna do our little trailer.
Woo!
The badger!
Yeah.
This is like the most badass looking
That's a
rat.
dire rat, but it's
He's like
it's a rat for the
he's
purposes
like
of
as big as my character.
yeah. It's
Is that
a rat
a
for the
cranium
purposes
rat?
of what? No, it's just
How is
no,
he
it's a
even
dire
fitting
rat.
in my
Weasel.
cloak this
What?
whole
Huh?
time?
Or that
I thought-
is-
I don't know.
The
Weasel.
Well, that's for your badger. That's a celestial badger.
Technically, I have a bat.
I thought you had a badger.
I have a badger on my thing because I'm Hufflepuff, but
Here's a bat.
Oh, here's your other.
I didn't think you had a bat. I thought
I knew someone had a
it's in
bat.
my pocket.
What pet do you have?
Owl, and it's stuck in the owlery at Hogwarts because
Oh,
I didn't
no.
take mine with me because I make poor choices.
Just be like,
But I love
Alright,
the
right
badger.
over.
It's so
Okay.
cute.
Okay.
Give me what's the password?
Okay.
My little
Oh,
stealing
I can have
weasel.
mine because my character has an owl.
Okay.
That's so cute.
Here's what. Sorry, we're exchanging minis because that's gonna be a very
Sorry.
important thing. You guys need to take care of your animals from now on, especially since you're criminals. Nobody likes you.
Osiris did
Thank
nothing
you
wrong.
so much, Jesus.
What?
Osiris did nothing wrong.
I didn't say that. You did.
We both did.
Nothing wrong.
I
We
did.
plead the fifth.
We just broke
I-
the window.
You plead the fifth.
Flipped
All
my
right.
dial.
So
I
let's,
did.
as I was decorating, sorry. Let's
We'll just
put
be like,
our
I was
little.
practicing to be a stunt coordinator.
Yeah.
Flicking off.
Stuntman.
So to recap, what happened last time?
Oh yeah.
It feels like we played the same couple of hours for 3 games in a row.
Yeah, a little bit. That's okay.
I was charmed for it.
Yes. So
You
as
still
you
are.
guys exited the Vault of Secrets, aka Chamber of Secrets, you got your magic items. You discovered a with a good perception check, a golden snake that you later found out was magical. You attuned to it. I believe Ferris has the snake on him. It gives you +2 charisma, and also is a live snake. It
Make
does
me
things.
more charming.
Yeah. As you guys were exiting the tunnels, you overheard Hagrid have a conversation with someone that you've recently met and had a couple of altercations. A Slytherin who is named Tom. Apparently, Tom was accusing Hagrid of something, probably to do with the murder of Myrtle. As you guys quickly exited the dungeon, went across the school to go in, you guys saw an imposter Dumbledore who was trying to stop you. Ferris, Osiris, and Jericho ran to the 3rd floor of the school to try to find out what's happening to Hagrid as he's being arrested. You guys fought some oars. In the midst of combat, Dumbledore appeared, punching one of the auras and telling you guys to flee. He, with a quick message, gave Bones a name to use at a Hogs Head. As you guys escaped, went to Hogs Head, you also found that there was, very quickly, posted wanted posters of you guys, which you all have.
Yeah.
You ripped from the wall. It's very specific thing you guys did.
Shit. You shouldn't have done that. I have a
You
feeling.
guys talked to the innkeeper. He gave you a key to room 13. 13 did not exist, but once you just put it against the section where it should be, a room appeared. You guys stepped in and crashed. So we're going to start up the next morning with you guys full HP, full spells, everything recovered, a night's rest. As we dropping dice.
I'm gonna just see what I got going right now.
Alright, so.
You practiced them.
Yeah.
Oh, I think this is episode 12 and I put episode 11. Oh, well.
Darn.
11, part 2.
11 part 2.
I mean, it's kind of, yeah. We should have like parts on there.
Which one you know?
211, 2
So-
furious.
Oh, God.
Part 11, episode 2.
Part 11, Sam. So, you guys,
Card tricks about.
I should use this.
Just
Okay,
a question, what day of
sis.
the week is it?
We can't go to work.
Oh,
It
yeah,
is-
right.
it
He has
is
work.
a Wednesday. You'll wake up to a Wednesday.
Okay.
That sounds very ominous.
It
And that's
really
not at
does.
all what I was thinking it was gonna be. I just wanna. I We just want a small little shack with fire crackling. Oh yeah, shout out Tip Top Audio. So as you guys are coming in, the door doesn't exist. And when you come in, can I see everyone's miniature?
You want my rat too?
If you're gonna take your animal out, your pet, then you have a miniature to represent it.
I just want him to be like around, like,
Okay.
exploring.
Yeah, for sure.
My bat is in my pocket.
Yeah,
Okay.
my ferret is hanging out.
Okay.
So they're
Might
not
hit that.
visible, but
Do I
Okay.
have my owl?
I have my owl.
If you specifically said that it was at the owlery, then it's there.
Okay. Well then, I don't have this. You can hold on to this.
Oh.
Not even gonna
I-
go on
I have my owl, but
I
it's
done
not my
screwed
character.
Not even gonna try getting it.
So, as you guys come in, it's a huge, definitely. So the size of the door is this, and it doesn't seem like there should be a room. Since to the left there was a room, to the right there was a room, and like you're right in the, support beam of this establishment. But when it opens up, it is a huge 2-floor area. You can see the balcony up top as the stairs go upwards and then come up. There is a very dusty couch. Everything's covered in dust. A huge 12-person table. There's a lot of like kitchenware, but no food. There's just pots and pans and just things to have a kitchen. No running water either. There is a small table in the corner that looks like it's about to fall over. At the stairs going up, you'll see that there's 4 bunk beds that can sleep 8 people. There is a fireplace that once you guys go up, the logs start moving into each other and the light automatically starts up. It doesn't produce any heat really, and it's slightly chilly in here, but it has light. And there's more tables upstairs as well. Roll me an insight check, as you guys already explored this, but just this was 6.
20.
Oh, okay.
Nat 20 insight.
Did you get a natural 20?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
wow.
15.
Insight would be
Okay.
Already?
Yeah.
25 total.
No, I
Okay.
get
Yeah, you all know things.
a 9.
That's not that bad.
So your D20 plus your wisdom, which so
Let's do
and does it have a little circle?
yeah.
Okay. So is that 6, right? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So your D20 plus 6. What did you get?
18.
18. Okay. 15.
13.
No.
9.
I got 6.
Okay, and 9.
9.
This place is really dirty, guys.
Mm.
With the 13 plus, this feels like a meeting. There's definitely a lot of places to sit down and talk. There's no distractions. There's not even books or anything. This seems like this is the place. You huddle. That's what's here. With your 25, and in addition to the secrecy, the automatic giving of the key without any coin being established, how much room there is here, how not used but so newish furniture that you see around, and also the name Phoenix. This might be very heavily related to specifically Dumbledore. For reasons that you're not really sure, but for the feel of it, a lot of the talk that you've had with him, he uses Phoenix as a lot of codes here and there in the school. That it's not private that he does that, but you've caught him here and there, and just your keen mind, you remembered and retained that information. So this might be his room. You don't know where he goes, but yeah, this is also their furniture looks very identical to the same furniture that's in his office, like almost the same chairs and everything. Like you bought it from the same Kmart or whatever.
Kmart.
So
That blue
Wizard
light
mod.
special.
yeah, so that's the room that you guys saw. Very little information as you're fucking exhausted, went to sleep, recovered. So for the next morning, Whomever is usually a light sleeper, you're staying a little bit later since you probably went to bed around 4 in the morning. And you guys all wake up to a... Someone's just knocking on the door. That's supposed to be here.
Are there any windows in the room, or is it
No.
no windows?
No windows at all.
That makes sense.
Is there a peephole?
Mm-mm. Roll me a perception.
It would be 13.
13. From just looking around, the only one that you would see would be where the doorknob would be. Like, it looks like that stereotypical, like you can look through it where the key goes in.
I'm
That's
not
not it.
looking through it.
You, from your point of view, when you wake up, go downstairs and look at it, you just see like a hand blocking it. And you hear the... You want your food or not?
It sounds like an innkeeper.
Sounds female.
I'm the only one down there, or is like anybody else?
Whoever woke up,
Sure. Does it
am
smell like food?
snoring.
you don't smell anything through.
Yeah, I am unconscious.
I am snoring.
You are snore. You are unconscious.
I'm great.
I want to open it.
I'm the only still gray
Okay.
character.
Yeah,
I'm
I'll
sleeping
I'll
next
be
to her.
right
I'll
there
be
to
down
the
with-
side of the door.
Yeah, I'll
just-
be
I'll
down with
open
them
it,
too.
looking all casual and like.
The door opens up as you're waking up. It's a little groggy. You see that she was just putting down a tray. Took you long enough. And then hands you a tray. Looks inside.
Close the door.
Hear nothing.
Did you
Technically, you couldn't. She would be cursing, but you can't hear it. As when you take the tray, is
Nosy bitch.
it's it
guys
has
love to make friends.
6 plates, very very small, with a cup of coffee, a piece of bread, and some mush, and that's it. Very small, like just gray, gray stuff.
Great stuff.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just
One
set
of the
it
pieces
down
of
on the
bread's
table.
also not toasted, and the other ones are.
I basically set the
That's
table
awesome.
for it's equally distributed amongst us all.
Yeah, there's a tiny plate with bread and mush, and a black coffee.
I
You
feel
also
like you're
swore,
sleeping.
I know, I'm cuddling it.
Osiris. You also swore that when you grabbed it, there was only one on the tray, but whenever you step into the room, now there's 6. But
I'm just like accepting it for like whatever.
It's
Like, I've
magic.
seen so
It's
much random
magic.
stuff happen.
Fucking wizards. Just.
so
We
yeah,
are crazy.
so you put the tray down, and there's 6 different plates, equally distributed between the toast and except for one toast that's not toasted. But everything else looks the same.
And then everybody, y'all are still sleeping?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm gonna go like tell everybody that food's there so they can get it hot.
Okay. So technically the only 2 that would be asleep would be...
Me.
Oh, sorry, you 2. Sorry.
I'm gonna just announce it to the room and then leave.
You guys hear it. If you choose to get up, it's up to you.
I'm gonna roll over on his rat.
I'm just.
You know, rats
Sorry,
are
sorry.
And then
giant.
get
Quickly
and then get
Ryan
woken
gets
up
you.
by it just running out and be like, all right, fine, I'm up. I'm up.
Shut up, bitch. You're being loud.
I'll grab the plate with the one with the toast not toasted.
Okay.
I'll eat the mush.
It
Fast.
it's the mush is very very sweet. Always almost like too sweet. You don't taste anything other than just sugar. It looks like it was some sort of grits or something, and they just poured sugar, and they kept pouring sugar, and then rolled it up and then served it out.
Yeah.
It doesn't taste good at all. None of it.
Doesn't taste good, but it's sweet.
Can I try the coffee? See if there's anything in it.
The
Definitely
coffee
coffee
is
here,
is
Very brutal.
it's bitter. It has no milk, no sugar, anything. It's just plain black coffee. It's not terribly strong either. It's just mild.
I'm gonna dig into it and I'm gonna be like, this is great. I don't know what you're talking about. Just like home.
I'm gonna go downstairs and see this mishmash scene and be like, Judging by the faces, I think I'll take my chances with my rations.
And then I want to save my bread for my rat.
Okay. Your rat can close.
Then again, free food's free food. I'll sit down just grudgingly.
You
Yeah,
guys
me
suck.
too,
I'm
for
getting
sure.
up now.
And does any of this time with my rat going around do anything matter?
If you want to train your
Yeah.
rat, then yeah, every hour that you spend training it will just accumulate with that.
I'm going to
So-
save some of the bread and hide it around so you can find it.
Okay. As you're
You're
doing
training him to
Search?
sneak it out.
that. There,
Just to search for
yeah,
stuff.
yeah. There's a specific section of what you can and cannot train your rat to do.
Can I
Search
have
is one of them.
How
my
much?
ferret hang out with the rat and
well,
learn to search
when we're-
too?
It depends on how much we're going to stay here. So when we're done, we'll tell you the hours and you write it down.
I'll try to remember.
Can my ferret hang out with your rat and search too? I feel like they have like minds in that sense.
You from how ferrets function, you do see how the rat makes a beeline towards it, and it looks like it's not understanding what you're doing, but it's anticipating you're about to drop food and just like it's going for there. Versus the ferret keeps going against the wall and like going around the furniture and then finding it. Ferrets don't have really good eyesight, so they need to be close to the walls to do so.
Can they spar and get stronger?
Oh,
That
yes, that would be so
be a
Roll
ranger,
for
and
animal
yeah,
cruelty.
yes,
Oh my
I'm
god.
just wondering.
you can. Multi-class into a ranger, and you can.
Maybe.
That's bad.
By level 8, you'll get an animal companion.
That would be cool.
But it'll take longer to get to monk stuff.
Yeah, it will. Yeah. No. So, what do you guys do?
I'm gonna get up because they're being fucking loud. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I want to eat
you-
my food and contribute to the animal training hunting.
Okay. You guys don't really know what time of day it is either, unless someone has a watch.
No.
I don't think I have
2-4.
a magic.
Yeah. There's no light. There's no the fire upstairs is the only thing that's
Can we
really
assume
illuminating.
that it's like breakfast morning time though?
From the
'Cause-
meal, yeah.
Can I take out my little lantern with the canary that gives
Sure.
the light and put it on the table?
Okay.
Just so everyone can see their food to
As
actually
it
eat.
spins twice, lights up, and it's
That's
pleasant.
cool.
It's a cozy. If you just sit down a little quickly, a little bit of dust comes out and then just resettles down. It's on the exact same spot.
Nice.
Do we know any cleaning spells?
You would.
Prestidigitation.
Does it actually clean or does it just make it look clean?
Yeah, it's about right.
What's the difference?
It will clean it. Yeah.
I totally would like to do that also for the group. A little
A little-
prestidigitation to tidy up so it's a nice
The-
little space.
I'm just picturing Disney's The Wizard's Apprentice, just like brooms dancing through.
I'm thinking of like Cinderella or something.
It's more that you get your wand, and as you cast your very simple cantrip, you see small little gusts kind of pick up the dirt, and as the dirt is lifting up with the gust, it disappears. And by the time you're done with it all the way down, there's no dust. The whole table is clean, but not the chairs.
Okay.
Because it has to be specific.
Yeah. Well, I'd like to keep cleaning until we decide anything else. Just going around doing a little bit of tidying
Okay.
up, but staying in the main room.
As Bones is definitely doing that. There is a ferret following a rat as it keeps putting down different things.
And then when I finish that, I want to look at my goblin guy.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Roll a percentile.
Ooh. That's cool.
89.
Oh, okay. 89. How early today is? Okay.
And is there a clock in there?
Oh,
Roll a
That's the world's
perception.
weirdest watch.
that's good.
Perception, so that is 18.
As you're grabbing it, you can't. The slight hesitation to like move to try to like make the mirror move because it's just a static image no matter what. Since it's looking through the mirror of whatever goblin that is, you don't really see the goblin at all. You look through the area. It looks from now you studying it a little bit closer. It looks as though there's a mirror in the restroom and it like opens up to the kitchen. The chairs are not put up right. The dishes are completely full, but you don't see anyone there. and last time that you saw there was kind of a meeting of people talking. It looks like they just were there. They had their meeting. They ate, and then they all left. The house is completely empty to you. You can't really hear or smell or anything. You're just looking through it, but it feels desolate.
Mm-hmm. No clock.
No clock. Yeah. I don't even know if goblins should care about it. No, they'll just have the magic sense to know what time it is. So yeah, no clock.
I was about to say, I'm a light domain cleric. Could I not have some divine perception of where the sun is in the sky?
No, there's a feat that gives you stuff like that. No.
Well done.
Yeah.
I tried.
You just know how to manipulate the energy around you.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But no, there's So what do you guys do?
And quick question about
Yes.
my cloak. Does it cover my face at all if I want it to?
Yep.
Cool.
Partial.
Yeah.
But when you put it up, you definitely see the mana ray.
Doodad.
That's fine.
Is it still covering your face?
Yeah, I want it to cover
He
my
never
face.
took it off. He slept in it.
That's mine.
Is it not freaking out
It
your
really
rat a little
feels to you as you're wearing it. It feels kind of like a raincoat. Doesn't smell like a raincoat though.
And then I'll just say to everybody, it's like, I have like some errands that I want to do. Does anybody else have anything they need to do?
Are we wanting to go
Yeah,
out right
I
now?
thought we needed to stay under house arrest as I'm
Yeah.
cleaning.
But I have errands to do.
Yeah, what do you guys want to do?
If you reveal where we're hiding, get us all arrested. We're gonna be mad at you.
Y'all are the ones with real pictures on the wall. Mine's just a drawing.
True.
Mine is pugs, which is pretty awesome.
This wanted wizard is actually 3 pugs.
And a chihuahua.
All y'all are a picture. It looks like the last school photo that you took, except for yours is just a drawing. Very, very detailed drawing.
Pretty
Very
accurate.
Yeah, but it's just a drawing.
Okay.
I'll
I
go
don't
with you
know
just so
if
you won't
it's
be
a good
alone.
idea.
Okay.
But the idea is you're gonna wear your cloak and hide your face, so
Correct.
I'll
That
go with
makes
you,
a lot more
and I can
sense.
just disguise myself.
yeah.
Alright. Well, I'm going
happy
to go visit Thomas.
I'm going to hear this, whip out a piece of parchment and start writing something down. I need your sticky notes for a second.
Will you guys just be
So,
safe and
if anybody wants anything
That's distraction, clearly.
from Thomas's, I can get it while I'm there.
I'm just gonna send you periodic messages every hour or so just to check in if you guys will just let me
It
know that
shouldn't
you're
take,
safe.
like-
Hopefully,
It shouldn't take more than an hour.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you guys are
After an
at,
hour I'll send one just in case you're not back.
Hogsmeade. So
Yeah.
the entire it's a village. It's a very small village. The village runs along a road.
Watch out, I'm pulling a Jesus.
Um,
I'm gonna hand this to him.
and
I'm sorry.
that's fine. I just needed to know. So I thought
He knew.
Yeah. You will quickly learn as you're getting outside. But it's a very small. Actually, Hogs Head is at the end of the village. So like after all there, you will see if you keep going further in the same direction is mountains leading downward.
So kind of on the outskirts. if
Yeah,
you will.
yeah. So you guys are kind of towards the edge of the place. Yeah.
Oh, they
and-
haven't left yet, have they?
No, no.
Okay,
No,
cool.
That's
And then-
very so. Train station, where you guys are at. This little circle is Wizardwear.
Okay.
That's a made-up place.
It's cool.
It's just
So,
little-
like, where in that
little-
is Thomas?
Thomas is towards the front.
Okay.
So you guys
So
are here.
you'd have to go a little distance to get
It's
there.
Like, how far is it walking?
10 minutes. Yeah,
Okay.
it's not terrible. Yeah, it's very short distance for sure. Again, this is a village. It's a very small village.
And as he hands me that, like, I'm just like,
I'm also going to hand him the skull and be like, see what Thomas can do with this.
Oh, okay.
and I'm also gonna like keep my hand out
For money.
because I'm not gonna pay for
Okay,
this.
while they're doing this, can
You know I got
already
goals.
cast disguise?
Oh,
I'll disguise as
for
Susie.
the parchment.
Okay.
No one would expect her to be here.
Smart.
I want to go, just, like, kind of scope out the hallway
took your
and
plan.
downstairs.
What are you doing?
I'm going to go out the door as Susie.
So you're doing that right now?
Yeah, just
Okay.
kind of like scoping and
Just
see.
think annoying in your head. It will be perfect.
Wow! Shots fired!
Hey,
She was a little girl.
She ran screaming. We told her to
Very
be
good,
quiet.
Is she opened up
We
the
literally
door and
can't
everything?
hear
Is there a
while she
window in the hallway?
There was
Once
voice in
you
there.
look it up,
That poor girl.
not directly in front, but you do see light coming in from the sides. So
I just
as-
wanted to glance and see what's happening.
Yeah.
As the
I'm
hallways
good.
go,
Or-
I'm
there's
part of the cantrip.
definitely. Actually, no. This would be solid. There'd be
Crafty,
Oh, no,
like
it's
old
level one.
doors
in
here.
here.
Again, it doesn't
Say
feel
what I
like
think.
they should be there because how your room is set up. But there's and then there now these rooms are evenly spaced out to equal what a room would be. And at the corner of the upstairs is where there would be a window where the light's coming in from.
That's cool.
Do I see anything
And then
as
with,
I go down the hall?
with your
When
hand
you go
out, I'm
out,
gonna hand
you
you
don't
2 platinum
see
pieces.
anything other than just snowfall outside of the windows.
Guys.
Yeah. You hear commotion downstairs, and when you go outside, it's a lot louder out here than in here. And then you can see them talking as the door is like still ajar,
Okay.
but you do not hear their voices.
Okay, cool.
Right, but before I leave, did y'all want anything?
And then there's
Give
There's
Thomas a
going
hug
down.
for me.
Yeah, I'm sorry to go down.
But also, please be careful. And if you need us, tell her
Yeah.
immediately if she,
Why
that
Why don't we
works that way.
Why don't we set up a message
I'll-
system where you
yeah.
just attempt to message them like
Every-
once every hour?
That's originally what
Once
I had
every
started, but if you
15
think
minutes.
it'll, yeah,
15
15
minutes?
sounds
Okay.
reasonable with it.
It should take us
Can you bring
15
back-
minutes to
Is
get
it
there.
a cantrip or a
tops.
level 1 spell?
It's cantrip.
So if we're not there in 15 minutes, then problems.
Can you bring back biscuits?
Yes, biscuits.
Do you want to just borrow my bag of holding?
Hmm?
Do you want to just borrow my bag of holding?
Sure.
Okay. He has my entire bag of holding, which contains quite a bit.
And these,
By the way, while
these two
this
are
is
coming with me. You're already down the hallway
Yeah,
and
I'm
everything?
down the
Yeah.
stairs, kind of
And,
like
and
at
by
the corner
biscuits,
between
I
our
mean
level
the
and
food, not the
stairs
dog.
level.
Yes.
Well, if that's the case, you're going that
Food,
way.
not the
I want
dog.
to look out that window.
Okay.
While this is happening, I'm
Jericho,
sitting
what
down
are
and eating. Just so you
As
know.
soon as wait right
Sorry, what?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I was
So,
eating.
I
I'm,
just
Yeah,
said
just sitting
biscuits,
down
the
eating?
food, not the dog.
I'm leaving the toast and I'm gonna give it to my bat.
I gave up the
Okay.
cauldron.
I'm letting my bat go now.
The bat's not really enjoying
Yeah,
the toast.
I didn't think he would, but I don't really. I'll try to
Oh,
put
no, I
gray
need-
stuff, but I don't think he's gonna like that
It's
either.
sugary, so it likes
Me
it a
too.
little bit. You know it's not good for it, but
Yeah.
it's eating it.
Sorry, buddy. I'll get you food as soon as I can.
Are you guys leaving the door open or
Yes.
closing?
Closing.
It's
Whoever's last,
Oh,
it gets closed.
Shit.
And so Jericho,
wait, I'm gonna stick
as
my.
soon as you go
That
out,
was first.
I'm gonna stick my head out real quick. Guys, get pet food. Get food of pets. I don't know. 4 pets. I
Some
don't know.
biscuits?
Crunchy,
Any
fruit,
sort of
something.
pet food.
Is it a fruit bat or a carnivorous bat?
It's a
Yeah.
fruit bat.
It's
A
a
what?
fruit bat.
Fruit
Yeah.
bat. Little fruit bat.
Yeah, I was gonna say roll me a handle animal check. See if
I
you know
have
what
that, but I'm
means.
dead tired, so my brain not work. My character's brain not
14?
work.
Fruit sounds maybe bird seed. Bird seeds and fruit sounds about right.
Alright.
I would
I'll
think
give
the
I'll bring it
rats.
back, I promise.
Bugs, bugs too. Bugs are.
The-
Yeah, bat like bugs.
The rat would
Well,
Well,
probably
like,
eat
if the
seeds.
door's open, can I just
Yeah.
ask you for the money first?
Yeah. It probably
Because
like.
I'm also trying to buy some expensive
got you,
stuff.
dude.
Dude, I handed you 2 platinum. Like, you should.
But you want stuff too.
Yeah, but I don't think my requirements are going to be.
Okay,
that.
I'm going downstairs.
Yeah.
I'll give it taking too long.
About 5 gold pieces. You think that's
Okay.
reasonable?
That sounds fair.
As
I only have an hour in the spell.
You
Yes.
can do it.
I'm gonna shout out the door. Bring me change.
how are you shouting it out?
Okay, I'm just loudly enough that they can hear it, but subtly enough that it's not being like blasted to everyone.
Are
Just
you
so-
inside
You're
the
so
door?
good at
I'm
hiding.
like right there.
Okay.
How about
Yeah.
you tell me and I'll just message him. Bring him change.
You guys don't
Get
hear a
us pet
single
food.
thing.
Let's be quiet.
Oh, well then,
Yeah, getting shit.
don't hear a single thing out the door. Never mind.
Yeah.
He said I can keep the change.
Whenever the last person closes the door, when the door closes, you see that the door just it almost looks like it sinks into the wall, and then or if the wall is going outward. So if you guys are going downstairs,
Well, I wanted to look out that window.
when you look out the window, all you see is snow. In addition to the snow, you also see people cleaning. and
Like a
This is
lot of
about
people?
no, it looks maybe like
Don't.
like
Sorry.
10 people outside. People's most of them are going outside, and you see that one person, like as they're going out, has these like iron rods are sticking out of the snow. As he picks it up and kind of shakes it, and like all the snow falls off, and it looks like the stairs exactly match what it was shaking off. As it goes to the side and puts it next to the door frame, and snow starts to trickle down. And you see all around you. Make a perception check. As you are downstairs, right?
Yes, I'm downstairs.
Okay. 7.
7. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of snow. There's snow everywhere.
It's white.
So
And it was snowing yesterday, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh,
Just making
In
sure.
the
this
snow?
column is the bag of
I
holding.
like that mini.
Okay.
It does
That
not
is
have
a
the,
cool
It does not have
mini.
the skull in it currently,
Aw.
or the Felix Minor ingredients because
There
that
you
keep
go.
those close.
So you can see.
Those are
You've
really
got
cool.
A potion
Yeah.
greater heat.
And then these tables are
Summon
squared
a
out,
scroll, and, a
and
gem
they
sapphire
have
worth 50.
little benches here.
Okay.
Is there anyone downstairs that I recognize?
Please
Uh,
don't use any of it.
Looks
Huh?
like they would cause
I'm
us
just trying to
trouble or
put stuff in
anything.
it.
You see a couple of people going in, and they look very scruffy, and they're just eating by themselves. One of the things that does kind of draw your attention, maybe Osiris more than anyone else, is a lot of the people that are here have very traditional wear. Like they are wearing those the pointy wizard hats and the cloaks and everything. They're not wearing the modern hip Converse that you guys have. They look old-fashioned, for sure. And it just to you it just looks like people are just getting breakfast. All of these would be benches with just chairs in front. Only one table. In the middle of these two, like the bar is full with just drinks and different liquors and stuff. And there's just one gigantic Hog's Head right in the middle. Yeah. As you are walking downstairs, you see that the bartender has these big white chops, different guy from last night. Almost bald, but still has kind of hair. It's like this receding hairline. As he's just cleaning something, looks at you as you're walking downstairs and just is extremely confused and is definitely staring at you. Like, what the fuck?
Okay.
Like, does it seem like it's because it's a little girl?
Roll me insight.
While they do that, can I, since we're upstairs, try to send a message to Dumbledore to ask if he's okay?
16.
Sure. 1 second. 16. Okay.
23.
25.
Goodness gracious.
Nothing gets past
Her
that.
feet essentially making her very good at insights. And
Yeah,
stuff.
insight, perception, and investigation is like hella high now.
Good.
Oh yeah.
On top of her high end.
She's
When-
If you
smart.
want to know anything, she the smartest.
He's definitely looking at two teenage boys and then a 13-year-old, 12-year-old girl walking in one of the shadiest
Right.
bars in town.
I have one on my cloak real low. Does that matter?
For RP purposes, yeah. He doesn't say anything to you guys at all. He's just looking at you specifically.
Okay.
And as you guys are going down the stairs, you can see where the bulletin board was with your faces on. That's no longer there. It has a couple of the posters underneath there, but nothing really surprisingly or anything like that. And yeah, just the lady that you saw is going down, put down a tray, not elegantly, just walks away.
And at this moment, I decide that I'm going to grow a beard out. Just putting it out there.
Okay. Right now.
I mean, you're 16. Like,
I had a beard at 16.
what?
That's so awesome.
Hormones.
Freaking
man.
urchins, dude.
It's the urchin ability. So, what is your message?
It's the urchin ability.
I want my message to be, Dumbledore, are you okay? Please give us a sign if you're alive.
That's a little grim.
Hey,
For
maybe it'll seem
this
urgent.
part in the day,
He's asleep.
Oh, can I also add we're in Hogs Head? We're at Hogs Head.
You're still within limits.
Can messages be intercepted?
That's a good thing to ask.
Yeah, since I just said we were.
Yeah.
Nice. Can I change it?
Nope, I already said
No,
it.
it's already been said. You
Remember
almost
Ferris?
immediately hear a response. Good. I guess I have trial in a couple of hours.
Oh.
And that's it. Good luck. Yeah. So, you lovely folks are.
Can I
Yes.
transfer the message back to the party that's there with my voice?
You can
And
send it
then-
to one of those persons.
Well, to the ones in front of me. I just want to tell them.
Oh,
what
yeah.
Yeah, us
And
just
then-
chilling back.
I would like
Yeah.
to send the message to Sonya.
Girl power.
Girl power.
Oh, she's the
I'm gonna
She's
try
the
my best.
smartest.
Sweet.
She technically is.
Yeah, my int is 19.
By a lot.
Holy crap.
She is a
That's
smart girl.
That's
She's a
Einstein
smart
right
lady.
there.
And I would
Makes
like
sense.
to.
Give me a famous character for Wiz.
My dex is
Or
Socrates.
We're a well-rounded
Socrates?
trio.
Okay. Just
My
making
dex
sure.
is 18.
I would like to say
no, but your sleight of hand is
direct. This
My
is what
sleight of
very good
Yeah.
trio.
Dumbledore said to Sonya.
Okay, you're applying the message to
Yes.
Sonya? Okay.
Okay.
Just give her the direct words what he said, and then ask her, how do you want us to reply?
Can messages be
If you
recorded
wanna
as
talk to
voicemail?
Okay.
Boys.
I tell the boys this.
Technically.
Dumbledore, I guess, has trial, and Bones wants our idea of what we want to send to him next.
Is there anything specific he wants us to do?
We're being quiet about this.
Thank you.
Very quiet.
Are you in the bar,
Or the
the
bar.
tavern as
Right.
you're doing it, or are you walking towards?
I'd like to continue going out the door.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as you guys are walking out, okay, cool.
And then if we get out there and the streets are really crowded, I'd like to take a different path. than the street.
It does not feel crowded at all. And you guys get the impression that people are opening shop right now. They're going and cleaning off the snow that was from the night before. You see some of them putting some oils in lanterns but not turning them on and just closing it. You see signs being turned on for like the "we are open." Yeah, you don't see a hubbub or anything.
So I want to keep my cloak real low so people can't see my face.
Yeah. Can I be in the front so if anyone sees us, they'll look at the small little girl instead of the two weird
Sure.
guys behind me?
Sure.
And then just go into Thomas. But if she's saying that and stuff, I'm just like, well, there's not much we can do, so we just gotta
Yeah.
prepare ourselves.
Okay. Can I send the message back to Bones or?
Do you have messages as well?
No, I do not.
But
But
is
she can
there
respond, right?
Yes,
Yeah, call and
within
response.
A limit?
a limit. For the sakes of this, sure, you can respond.
Okay.
That's fine.
We can't really do anything. So.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I will tell the members with me in the room that they said, there's nothing really we can do. So do you guys have thoughts on how we should respond?
I mean, the obvious
I
thing
just tell
would
you,
be-
I feel bad, but I don't know what to do.
I think that one of the big things we should probably say is, what should we do? Also, what is he on trial for? I mean, other than fighting wars.
What should we do?
What else do you need?
Trial for what? Question mark.
Question mark. Question mark.
Ampersand, capital.
One of my English teachers used to.
Yeah,
do
no,
that.
you're
fair.
fine.
It's
Like,
fair.
Can we help in any way?
Yeah.
And you get Thomas.
Find Thomas and Biscuit.
Biscuit.
Where's Biscuit?
Biscuit's a little bit shot, so there's a dog.
Biscuit's sleeping off a massive biscuit hangover.
As I walk in, I grab a biscuit from the magic biscuit corner and I eat it.
Okay.
And I grab like 2 or 3 of them. Just
When
It's
you
a
grab
lot of
one
biscuits.
of the biscuits
Is it?
feels really,
No,
really
I
hard.
ate it. I
You
ate
kind of
it.
like you kind of like stop on it because it's odd feeling,
Yeah.
like stone almost, and very wet. And then there's a little dog nose that comes out,
Oh,
Yeah.
I love it.
and then biscuit comes out of a pile of biscuits,
I can tell
shaking
the
his butt
biscuit
and making the
now.
biscuits fall off. You see the 3-legged corgi just walk to the corner.
I pet biscuit.
Yeah, I grabbed like 3 biscuits.
This entire
Just
session is
so
just
I can take them later.
And then Thomas is
yeah.
just like
Why
at the counter.
not?
Yeah, he's
It
at
pets.
the
We're not
moment-
eating bread.
the sign outside said closed. The door was open. You came in.
I wanna,
Thomas
like-
is asleep on the counter.
Like, I want to lock the door as we come behind.
Okay.
Ooh.
Because it is still closed.
Yeah. And Thomas is just asleep.
Then I grab another biscuit and I like just kind of like throw it to him. Like, not in a like.
Yeah,
like,
enough to like just wake him up.
Yeah, but I want it to land in front of him so he has breakfast too.
Like
Roll
bounce,
me
like bounce off
a,
him.
That's
a
very
D20
specific.
plus your dex.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that would be proficiency or no?
No, you're not proficient in
16.
biscuits. It's
Yeah.
a feat
Yeah.
that actually gives you proficiency in biscuits.
That's
whack.
awesome.
Yeah, it's the bar fighter feat. Forgot what it's
Aw.
called. So you 16. Yeah, you throw the biscuit. As he's talking with biscuits falling out of him, as he's chewing, realizing that he's chewing, realizing that he's now awake, realizing that you're here. Oh, hi.
I pull my cloak back.
I didn't recognize you. You had a thing on your face. And now you are the person that I recognize.
Yes, exactly.
What day is it?
It is Wednesday.
As he gets off, he gets
It's
off. He
Wednesday.
opens the compartment, and you see that where there was an illusion, he kind of reaches in. It's like one of the items that was spinning is an illusion, and you don't see his hand because you see the item spinning still, and he's grabbing things, and you hear clinks in glass, and he's bringing out a tea set. He just keeps being right there, and he's putting it on the table, grabs his wand and starts a little fire and starts a little kettle going. Then he opens up a little tiny box. And it's just a whole bunch of powders and things grinded up in greens and browns and some yellows.
Is there like seats around?
No.
Like,
No.
I want to go
there's
over to
AC.
where he is, but like I want to just kind of like Indian style sit on the ground and be like, "We had a day."
Are you gossiping right now? Let me tell you about it. It was
Spilling the
cray.
tea.
I guess he's wanted now.
Is it me? I don't want that on me. I can't.
It's not you.
Oh,
It's not
good. Thank you. Is it Biscuit? His
No.
eyes actually open.
Oh
No.
No,
Oh.
we saved him. We didn't
We
include
took the
him.
blame.
He's a good boy.
Bestest.
I haven't seen him all day.
He's still alive. He's underneath
Oh, good.
the pile of biscuits.
I just woke up though, so it's fine.
Have you had any chance to finish up the gauntlets? I feel like I might need them.
You see that as he's stretching. Glad you asked, because I have a thing for you. It's let's put the tea down. Yeah. He goes over, opens the tray, goes downstairs, looks at you,
They're cool.
and then
I've been here
starts
before.
moving something that you don't see, like as he's literally just moving and doing like finger painting or something on the door, and then you hear he opens up the compartment downstairs, and you hear him going downstairs. And quiet.
Relax, guys. Have a biscuit. We're gonna get through this. We're gonna get all the stuff we need.
Is there anything new?
A couple things on there that are new that you guys do notice. There is a giant on the corner. It looks like these huge 3 sticks that are holding together a really bright stone. That's actually what's illuminating the whole place. You didn't really notice it. On the counter, there's also this clay jug with like 15 different corks all over it. That I remember that was new.
Yeah, Thomas went to pour it into something and it started melting through the floor.
Oh yeah.
I remember that.
You don't see Thomas or hear him coming up, but you start hearing the kettle make the whistle noise because he did not turn off the fire of his little cantrip.
If I think that it's done, I'll like pull it up and I'll like serve him a cup of tea and then everybody else too.
Okay.
Like the good worker I am.
The things that are in his shop is that glass case in the middle with that staff with just full of insects, and the insects are real. The glass is real. He has a lute. That's where he moved to, like through the illusion. That's all golden. He has a couple of tokens that just have a feather on them. From the potions that are refillable, you see that there's one new one that is like right in the center that doesn't have a price on it, and there is like this like the label on it just has a really bad picture of a dragon, like a really bad kindergarten picture of a dragon. He has the scrolls that are on here. It looks like the potions of healing that he ran out are there again. He has rubies that you guys recognize. These are just like usually in times of war, people would buy these to enhance their power. There's also the hats are gone. There's a bundle of arrows, the gem in the back, a lot of potions. There is a stone. Looks heavy. There's a stone like face with no features and just a very big nose. That like around the nose, you see that it has a like a slit, like as if the nose comes off and you can put it back in. It's all made out of stone. You don't hear anything. It's been like 10 minutes. Thomas is not coming up. So for you guys, it's been like 25 minutes.
Yeah, I want to send my.
I'm gonna go down and check on Thomas.
Okay.
I want to send my message to Sonya and
Quietly.
say,
Okay.
you guys still safe?
Quietly.
Yeah, we got biscuits.
I'm gonna
Other
see
than
her
that-
making the message face and be like, tell them to try and buy me a watch.
You can still say that. You said like 8
Ferris
words.
wants to watch.
That was a
I want fruit.
26.
From the back.
So I got a
26.
natural 20.
Oh dang! You guys, as you're getting the message back and
Yeah.
reading, and you're kind of making sure the fire's still going, and you're like, it's magical. Can't really put it out. Jericho is gone. He's just disappeared.
That's fucking course.
But I mean, we noticed him going down or no?
No.
Damn, you're sneaky.
Can
Yeah,
I
natural 20 plus his stealth. Yeah, no. You can reply to her message if you want telepathically.
What was your last message?
just Ferris wants to watch.
I reply.
Are you okay?
I already did.
Yeah,
she
she
said
re-
she's good and they have biscuits.
Yeah.
But I'd like to send our agreed upon message via discussion to Dumbledore as well.
Okay, and we'll get to that one in a minute.
Trying to figure out why.
As you are going downstairs, there's no light here. And it's very, very cold.
I can see the dark though.
Yes, you can. So you have dark vision, so you can see. You just see Thomas in a corner, staring at a wall, and he has these brass knuckles on.
I'm like, Thomas, you okay?
Who's here? And then you see that and the knuckles just catch on fire.
Whoa!
Whoa,
And the
it's
whole
just
place
me.
lights up.
It's just me, Jericho. Right behind you.
Hey.
Just came to check on you. Maybe I thought you fell asleep or something. We've been up there for about 15 minutes.
I forgot what I was doing.
Looking for gauntlets.
Yeah, I didn't. Let's go upstairs.
I like those.
Okay, as you guys walk up, he puts these brass knuckles in front of you. I forgot that you wanted gauntlets, and I made him into that. instead.
Well.
They're these literally looks like brass knuckles, like they are made out of brass. It just looks like steel that you put around. And it also does not look like it fits your hands. It looks smaller too, like it fits his hands only.
Like they don't seem like they would fit me.
Mm-mm. And when he coils it up, it's a like ring, like it spirals inward. So like you can, if you extend it, you can put them above your fingers, and then when you take them off, you can like coil it up. So it's just like a cylinder that fingers go through. But it looks like it's for his hands too.
Like, Thomas.
Yeah.
How's this even gonna work?
I don't know. Why don't you just like try it on? Stop asking me questions.
I'm gonna put my hand out to try to like put it on.
It doesn't feel like it. You almost don't feel it at all either. And like it doesn't look like you should be able to do this, but you can. And like you can move very intricately, and as you move your fingers, it looks like it expands and contracts depending on how you're doing it.
All right, Thomas. Sorry I doubted you, but how do I make him work?
You gotta say a word.
What's the word?
I'll write it down. One second. He goes back downstairs. Comes out very quickly.
I was gonna say, like, can I follow him?
Yeah.
Did I come upstairs with him, or did I stay down there?
If you want, if you follow him, he doesn't say anything. He grabs a sheet of paper from like the same corner that he was at before. You guys are here. We can go upstairs. And then you guys go upstairs.
Take
and
a
then
quick look around real quick.
he hands you a piece of paper. You roll it up. The magic phrase is magic phrase.
Love it.
That is awesome.
The command word for these gauntlets is magic phrase.
Magic phrase. That is so cool.
I'll be like, all right, but I mean, it wasn't exactly what I asked for, so I mean, the price is gonna come down a little, right?
I'll give it to you for 300.
I give him 300. Actually, I give him. I want to give him the glass wand, and then I'll give you this, but I need 1 platinum back.
Roll diplomacy.
Actually, 10 platinum, right? Yeah, 10 platinum back because it's worth 40 platinum. You said.
Wait, how much does it say on there?
You said that the glass wand was worth 40 platinum.
40 platinums, 400.
So I would need to give him 30 platinum from that. Then
Yes.
I would need 10 platinum back.
You looked at it.
Unless you'll give me a good deal on something else as a pair. But I have some other requests from other people too.
He hands you 2 platinum.
2 platinum.
What?
5 platinum.
There's 3 gold. Thank you. Is the correct change. Takes him a minute.
Poor
So
guy.
it's 10 I got back?
Yes,
Or
10.
5 or 3?
10.
I'm
About
still
10.
confused. Okay.
Yes.
It's silver.
The DM is working.
Whoa!
No, he hands you 10 platinum back. Or if you care, he can give you 100 gold. It's up to you how you want to keep track of it. But yeah,
I'll let you know. But I have some other requests as well.
yeah.
Hell yeah!
Just a,
Boom.
is this worth anything?
As you hand him the. Nope.
How about your little pot?
Additional 1d6.
Oh, yeah.
damage.
So a question about this.
Yes.
Does it still count as an unarmed strike?
Yeah. So when you do your armor strike, you just do an additional 1d6 with fire.
Okay.
Hell yeah!
Is this worth
As long as you say the magic phrase.
This is my boom
As you-
fist. There,
yeah.
that is my-
My little pot.
As you
My boom fist.
as you
Magic
hand him the
phrase
pot.
to the nuts.
I want to drink.
I'm sorry, that was
Well, that would be
That's
a
one way to cause a
burnt
burning
dick.
sensation down there.
Thank you.
Oh.
He hands it back.
We don't know any of this. Is that?
There's a
No,
creature
we're
in
just talking
there.
about burnt dick.
Yeah. Do you want me to have it? Oh. Puts it right in front of his thing. Starts petting it. Whispers a couple of words, and you see a water wheel appear out. So now it's on the counter. And it's just looking like it's. Roll me insight, you 3.
It remembers that.
23.
Okay.
15.
It's okay.
19.
Okay, yeah. You fought this thing last night. It looks aggressive, but also not moving. And it keeps turning to Thomas. Keeps looking at him. And you feel that it's waiting for a command, and Thomas is not issuing one.
It's like Mr. Meeseeks. I just want to die.
Eventually, by the time you guys leave, the water wheel is going to sink all the way it can to the bottom, so just his head can come out, because it was summoned. And actually can't be desummoned. It can't wield itself back in. So it's just, its head's just going to be annoyingly poking out.
That's really awesome.
That's cute.
I gave it to you for
But-
grenade purpose.
I have a question on if you'd be able to turn this into a helmet and I put the displacer beast out.
The
Like
displacer skull.
Seems pretty nice.
Takes off his bomb. Turns off the fire. Goes and grabs some glasses. Puts them on. See that has like red lens and a blue lens. He's like alternating in and out, in and out.
Cool.
Let's see. Grabs his wand, casts a spell on it. You see that like a puff of green energy goes and wraps around the skull, and like it dissipates. It's magical. I don't know what the fuck it does.
Can you make it do
What's it?
something?
Nope. It's already enchanted.
So if I put this on my head, it'll just already be good.
I don't know what it does.
I'm gonna try putting it on my head.
Oh god.
There's a skull on your head.
This is how Osiris dies.
Nothing happens. There's just a
Nothing.
skull.
Alright, I put it back in the bag. I'm like, sorry.
It's fine.
So what's that potion right there with the, I guess, dragon snake thing that you drew?
Do you like dragons?
Who doesn't?
I knew a guy who didn't.
Huh?
That's so
I knew a guy who didn't.
Oh.
And then he looks depressed.
Oh no.
Oh, it makes you spit like a dragon.
Like fire breathe or just?
Yeah. And I
Grabs
just
it.
like,
Uncorks it. You see a little bit of smoke come out.
I'm putting my hand on his shoulder to console him as well.
Or ice.
And be
Puts it
like,
down. But it's very red.
I love you, Thomas.
I love Thomas too.
Oh.
Me too.
Thomas.
I like Osiris. He's a good guy. If you ever see him,
Not
hey,
me.
you're Osiris. Hey, I was just thinking about you.
Oh.
My friend made me feel good. Hi.
I was playing with Biscuit the whole time.
Okay. Yeah, just in the corner. What the fuck you guys doing? As the water weird keeps like just looking, spins its head,
That's funny.
extends as far as it could. Looks like it's trying to jump. The vase wiggles a little bit. And every now and then it looks like it's trying to jump but cannot leave the vase. And
That's so
just
great.
stays there.
Can I cast Speak with Animals with Biscuit?
Oh god.
Yes.
Do it. Party gets TPK'd by one weird stuck in a vase.
Did not think this is how it would go down, but it's, okay, so you cast your spell. It's a corgi, so it's fairly intelligent.
Oh, I thought she was trying to talk to the weird.
No,
No, you said Biscuit, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
Biscuit. Because that's not an animal. It's a snake, is it?
Yeah, well, it's an elemental technically.
Yeah, so I just
Yeah.
want to talk to Biscuit.
You cast your spell. The dog's not aware that you can speak to it, so it's just gonna continue trying to get belly rubs, kicking its one leg. Oh, I have 2 legs. The one's here is missing. And then knocking biscuits over as they fall on. He semi-bites them and then just leaves the rest of them fall.
And we'll be like, are you enjoying yourself, Biscuit?
His eyes are so wide. You can talk, Biscuit?
Oh my god!
And you guys hear running around, falling on itself, and it starts trying to jump on you. You can talk, Biscuit. You can talk, Biscuit. Biscuit, you can talk.
I can sometimes talk, Biscuit.
Biscuit.
Oh my god. So fantastic. Are you okay, Biscuit?
I am the happiest biscuit that a biscuit can biscuit.
Yes! That's great.
You want to be my friend?
Sure.
I can show you something.
Okay, show me anything.
As it tries to grab your hand gently,
Yeah.
and it takes you to Thomas, and he points like, "That's my biscuit."
Oh, that's so sweet. I'm dying.
I'll be like, Biscuit is your friend too. Biscuit loves you. You're the biscuitest biscuit that he loves in the whole biscuit
Can I
world.
get bellies?
Yes!
And then
All the bellies.
okay.
Oh my god, that's freaking awesome.
That was worth it.
When the spell ran out, he's gonna continue to bark
I have
to
10
you.
minutes.
Okay. In 11 minutes, he's gonna bark at you, and be kind of, and then
Confused.
bark louder.
Okay, before
And this
this,
is gonna continue.
before the spell ends, gonna be like, I'll talk to you again later.
Yes.
He's not as
Yeah.
confused.
Just so I'm not pretending to be my dog at you for the next 10 minutes.
Are you sure?
I don't think the audience. I mean, no, they will love it.
They will
I have
love
to
it.
move the story along.
Okay, okay,
Um,
go ahead.
I have last things for him.
Yes.
You got any polyjuice potion?
No, I no.
Or things to make it?
No, there's a shop that might, but not me. I make things and then that's what I sell.
What's the name of the shop?
I'll let you know.
How long has it been, by the way, since we left it in?
Going on 30 minutes right now.
Okay.
Can I do another check?
Yes. It is. Oh, no, that's just a shop. Oh, Devish and Beggars is one. Devish and Beggars. I probably wrote that wrong. So it's now Devish and Beggars.
Can you make me or craft me a sword?
Yes.
The werewolf killing kind?
Make one made out of silver? I can do that. What's it cost you?
That's fine.
Okay.
Cost
you.
him what though?
Yeah, exactly.
That's a good question.
And how long will it take?
How much time do you want to give me?
10 minutes.
The best you can do.
Okay, I'll be done by the end of the day.
Whoa.
Maybe tomorrow.
Do you deliver?
No, I don't walk out of my house.
Store.
Store.
How does this where we sleep?
That thing.
The thing.
How much for the insect staff thing again?
Was it 300, 400?
300-400.
I think it was like 400.
It was a lot.
Oh, 80,000.
Yeah.
80, yeah, never mind.
It was like a metric crap.
Too rich
ton.
for my blood.
It's a very rare magic item. Very, very awesome magic item. Staves are very
Bat on the
freaking useful and do not. Wands have a lifespan. Staves do not have a lifespan. So yeah, it's also supposed to be his work of art.
Could you ever mend a wand with a staff?
No. Usually magic items have a specific purpose, and once it's done, it's done. Except for that one. And then he points at the insect staff.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you pointed to displace yourself
I
for
can
a second.
I can make it for you for the price of a sword plus 100 gold.
What's the price of this?
I don't know. I have to look it up in a book.
Alright.
Unless you can give me a sword, then I don't have to buy a sword.
Here's my short sword. Make it longer.
Yeah, I'll sits it on the counter. He does not sheath it. He just places a sharp sword on the counter.
And then I need to get food for my pets.
Yes.
I got little biscuits back at home,
There's biscuits right there.
but
They're
I need
vegetarian
fruit.
or
and
fruitarian people.
I need fruit and
I
bird
don't have.
seeds.
I don't sell those.
Where would I get those though?
There's a shop right there. As he's pointing to a wall.
Wall shop. Awesome. We'll stop by there. And then I want to. I'll actually talk to you and be like, you should get the pet food since
Yes,
you don't
fine.
look anything like the stuff.
Yeah, I'll be back.
I trust Thomas a little bit, so I'm okay with showing myself to him.
I'll be back, and if it's that wall, I'm thinking the stall next door.
There's a store literally next door that sells. So this is a village. They
Yeah, yeah,
have a grocery store. They have these things.
And I will give you
And
the 5 gold.
Okay. Yay! Okay,
You can
I'll be
get
back.
food for all the pets for 1 silver.
Oh, so 5
I
gold's a
can
little overkill.
change.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So me
Get
passing him
5
2
gold's
platinum was
worth of
probably
food.
all.
It's like saying, here's $500. I want a McDonald's.
Oh,
I want
I mean,
a-
I passed
I
him.
want a-
I passed him 2 platinum for polyjuice potion.
Yeah,
ingredients.
that would be about the price for Apologies Push, but he doesn't have any.
Okay,
Apparently.
I leave for 5 minutes
And
and come
then,
back with food.
actually, and then when she comes back, I want to give her the 2 platinum and the name of the other store too.
Okay.
And be like, sorry, I should have given this to you the first time.
That's fine.
So roll me a intelligence check before we
Do
go
I have to?
through. Yes, you have to.
14.
Are you gonna give that to Thomas, or are you taking it back?
That's everything I think.
The sword?
No, the pot.
It listens to Thomas. It's my gift to Thomas.
Oh. All right.
Intelligence
Should've
is
asked for
wondering
it at least.
what.
I did.
You just your D20 plus your A modifier.
Thomas is.
Oh,
That's a
18.
gift now.
18. So those are illegal.
Uh-oh.
What?
That potion is not something you can just buy at the store. You would know that. Yeah.
So I can't. They wouldn't
It's
even
up
have
to
it if I asked
you.
it.
It's up to you. I mean, you've been at Hogs Mead. It doesn't. The place that you slept in is where like the bad people go. But nothing like that or shady happens. There might be a place that you could think in Diagon Alley, like across it. There is a like very notorious for like dark magic shop, but that's a different location.
That's way further.
Yeah.
Then, okay. So even if I asked for the ingredients, they wouldn't even have any. Or would they have partial?
They might have the ingredients, but it's easy to put 2 and 2 together from that roll.
I want to ask for the ingredients, but all but like 1. Like 1 or 2.
Okay, roll me a diplomacy.
Can I make a suggestion, or is that all going in her head?
It's if she's going by herself, then
Yeah.
that's.
Okay, I didn't know she had already left to do that, or if she was like still in the room.
Do you want to go by yourself, or are you gonna wait? What are you doing?
Well, I went by myself to get
Okay.
the food. I assume I would go by myself.
Oh, I thought you came back and then I gave
Yeah,
you.
I went back and then you gave me the money.
What's
for
your
the food.
suggestion?
My suggestion is to change your form into different people for each ingredient. And do
That's actual
multiple
spells.
transactions.
That's she.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was actual like spells.
Yeah. So roll me a diplomacy.
My non-magical self doesn't understand.
I mean, no, it's a very good thing to say. Like, why
Like, if
just
I
fucking do that
didn't-
more often?
Yeah.
Don't
Okay.
like who you are?
That
Be
plus
someone
what?
else.
Diplomacy. So persuasion. I keep forgetting what skills are in this system or not.
Persuasion. Okay.
Yes.
Charisma?
Yes, charisma.
18. 20?
20.
I got 18 and then my modifiers.
Okay. Yeah. Convincingly enough, you are able to get a lot of the materials except for a base 2 that they just legitimately do not have.
Okay.
If you're buying the raw materials for this potion, because you're not spending the money on actually making the spell. That's something I don't have already.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I had a feeling it was that you were getting
It's a good thing to have in a pinch. What can I say?
Oh.
Trying to evade capture.
It's not a bad thing.
Sorry.
I just don't have nothing.
The alchemist in me would go to potions.
And I'll just put it out there. I got nothing else for Thomas. So.
I want to ask for one thing that Thomas
That's clever.
that I didn't
That's your
ask.
thing, right?
Yeah,
You're
what's up?
Slytherin.
Do you have any disguise kits?
Actually, he would. Oh,
I
there you
have
go.
one in here too.
Ooh,
and I
that
have
would
not
be
even
good.
used it.
I know I have one too.
We suck.
People with
Mustache and fake nose.
I have
So,
We should use.
actually, a lot of the ingredients
But I
for
didn't
that.
find her in new shit, so I'm just like.
You can
Let me-
appreciate yourself.
like my share.
A lot of the ingredients for it are expensive.
Just put it in the
Yeah.
shop for yourself.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
I never thought of it.
Like,
The illusion.
the potion off market is close to 30,000.
Holy shit.
How much worth did I get of ingredients?
If you want to spend both platinum, you can get a couple leaves that are crushed.
It's not worth it.
Yeah.
Not worth
If
it.
it, I'm talking to like the keeper, I guess. Like if it's just like, I expected more.
It's a very rare leaf. It doesn't grow that often.
I'll have 5 go. Oh, how much money did you give me, Cyrus?
Two platinum.
I have 1 platinum's worth of these sleeves.
Depends on what you want to do with it, but I don't recommend buying a leaf until you have the component that you want. Or the
Does it
spell that
have a
you're trying.
shelf life?
The leaf?
Yes.
No, not really.
So I could just keep it until I needed it.
You can't walk out my store without paying for it.
Well, I give you a platinum.
You can have one of these, and she hands you partial components for it. But it would be an alchemist check. So roll me a d20 plus your intelligence, since you're not proficient in alchemy.
15, 16, 17,
Rolling really
19?
good. 19.
That feed is awesome.
With what
Yeah.
you're rolling, as you're about to make the exchange and you're looking at it, you see Ferris burn through a lot of components. This is barely what's in one of his pouches that he makes any of his potions with. It does not feel like this is correct. You don't know if she's trying to swindle you or if this is just really expensive.
Okay. I'll pass then, since I'm not an expert on it, and I don't know if I'm getting what it's worth.
Yeah. Shouldn't you be in school?
Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna leave now.
Good. As you walk out.
Dismissed.
It would be the equivalent to a polymorph potion, and those are very, 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 very expensive because it's not a disguise. You physically change
Yeah.
into that person.
So I could just get a disguise kit for the same functional purpose.
Disguise kit is like theater makeup,
Oh,
so it could work.
it's
Yeah,
easy. It's easier to see through, whereas polymorph is like, oh well, no.
You are this person.
Yeah.
That's what Polyjuice is. You are this person now.
In the disguise kit, it will like use up if you do it once, or it's like forever.
You have multiple. You can use it up to 5 times.
Okay.
Unless it specifically tells me otherwise on here. But yeah, so a specific disguise kit would be. Sorry, we're doing just shopping today. Which
We're during the shopping.
yeah,
Yeah, we should leave after this,
yeah,
by the way.
yeah.
I'm
we
done.
can
I'm
we
on a
can buy
time
things
limit.
later and not bore the audience with the with. But the last thing, there were disguise is 25 gold. And I'll look up the specific rules on it during a break. But if you want to buy it, you can. If not, just that's the thing that you guys
Already
have to.
have
Y'all two have
Okay.
it, and y'all can
Okay.
disguise it.
So yes, all right. So going, Bessie, you send a message to Dumbledore. What is your message?
Oh,
Yeah.
Sorry, the
No, that's fine.
direct message that we had discussed, which was, do you remember?
Yeah.
No.
It was,
What should we do?
yeah, what should we do? Can we help?
Can we help?
And then,
What are you?
What are you
what
on
are you
trial?
on trial for?
Yeah. Besides punching oars.
I don't want to say that part.
Okay,
the
fine.
punching
I
horse
think
is
it's kind of implied.
Yeah.
Like punching oars, probably not a smart thing to do.
Okay, so you cast that message.
Yes.
And when you cast message, you have to talk.
I speak it out loud
yeah,
so people can
yeah,
hear what I'm
yeah.
saying.
You can't like.
Yeah, but we're in
Yeah.
basically
Yeah.
a soundproof room.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
good
but
to
yeah,
know
it's
in
fine.
the future,
Yeah.
though. Like if we're somewhere and I'm saying,
You hear, so like I can't cast any spells. What if I need to contact a student? I don't know, maybe about homework or something. No? Okay, nothing. All right. That's the message that he replies.
Can't cast any spells.
he's got magical cuffs.
Oh, sorry. Did you say that out loud?
Yes,
As
I
soon
said
as you repeated
this
it.
is what Dumbledore just said. Like he's in the middle of talking to somebody and he just let us hear it. I'm worried, but he's Dumbledore, so maybe I shouldn't be worried.
So as
But we don't have a clue as to what we could do
No, I don't.
or
think,
what we need to do.
I'm thinking.
Probably hide for a little while.
Yeah, I think
Well,
that what.
drop cauldron onto table. Begin brewing next potion of healing.
Okay. Potion of healing?
Yeah, I'm making another potion of healing.
Okay.
I've hoarded 2 so far. I'm gonna get to 6 and then distribute them.
Okay. Roll me an alchemist check.
Sure.
So while he's doing that, I'll just say I
I
think
mean,
that what we
Slughorn
need.
taught me how to brew it.
Yes, you still need to buy components, and you could fuck up on making it.
Might have like hoarded some of the components, but okay.
And then
That is a 14 plus anything.
alchemy, your alchemist kit.
I don't know what my alchemist kit grants me. Here.
So proficiency
so
plus your for the sake of this intelligence.
my int is 1.
Would it be
plus
medicine?
3. 17.
No.
Yeah, I am proficient in medicine, but
You are also proficient in your alchemist.
yeah, you're right though. You're right.
Okay, how much?
17.
Okay, and I will get to you in a minute.
Okay. That's
Yeah. So, as you guys are, you 3 are walking back to the location. with
How
all
long
the-
has it been, by the way?
45 minutes, getting very close to
Yeah.
the hour.
Okay.
Most of which expects you while you're leaving. You see a boy, kind of, as you also hear the train stops, and it looks like the town is open or something. Again, still snowing, and when you look for, since you're so close to the other side of the town, the village, there's really no snow on the train or on that side. It looks like as soon as you enter the mountain part, that where the village starts, is when the snow starts hitting. And it's cold, but not unbearable at all. It just, and there's also no breeze either, or wind going through, and the snow keeps piling evenly. And from what you're noticing, some places, even though the snow kind of hits, it does not continue to pile up. It just kind of just like slips into the ground a little bit. And as you guys are going
Is
to
there,
location, yes.
is there anyone that we see on the way, I guess, back to the end? Like, is there a group of
Conspiracy, we're
people or
all
a
in
group of
the
kids or
snow.
anything?
Sorry?
Is there, like, anybody on the way back that we see?
You'll see people outside for sure.
Okay, I want to scope out for a watch or a pocket watch.
Roll me a perception.
And before we leave the shop, I want to put as many biscuits in the bag of holding as I can.
You can technically infinitely. You can put a lot, but the bag is almost full right now.
Okay.
Compare. It only has a specific amount of weight and volume, and putting that entire library in the Slytherin dungeon.
Oh, I
filled up
forgot
a
I
lot of
had
it.
that in there.
Yeah.
I
Well,
Was
as
that my
many
bag of
as I
holding?
can feasibly put in there.
That was
just,
my bag.
You can put
That was
oh,
perfect.
My bag
okay.
that I
I
put the
borrowed
books
mine.
in.
Yeah.
You can put. You can empty him out if you want. How many do you want? It's about 100 biscuits.
I'll take like 30.
Okay. Yeah, 30 biscuits.
30 seems
Okay.
reasonable.
What did you get?
14.
14.
I don't know if we're using
You look, and not a single person that lives in that village has a watch. A lot of them
I'm
have
just gonna disperse them in there.
very old-timey stuff.
Okay.
Not even like a pocket watch.
That you see now. That you, yeah, unfortunately.
use
You
sundial.
do see a kid as you guys are finally heading towards the location before you enter the inn. The kid is just kind of like waking up. He has a papers, and as like one of the papers falls, you see that it like magically just goes back to the pile that he had, and he puts on a box, and it literally says soap on it as he stands up. And he rolls up a newspaper, and he starts shouting things that I should have pre-read already. Yeah. Real bad teacher punched out of school for defending kids. I'll do this. Then he looks at it. Oh yeah, the Muggles are flying across the sea, bombing Muggles. Read all about it on the newses. And he keeps repeating that phrase over and over again,
How much
but a
for
little bit
one?
more significantly.
How much for a newspaper?
I'll be 2 copper.
2 copper. Here's 1 piece of gold.
Give him a piece of gold.
Piece of gold.
Not a silver?
Well, I'll have a silver. I'll just have gold.
He hands you a newspaper.
Take it, kid. Looks like you can use it.
He looks very distrusting, but he accepts it. And when you are looking through the newspaper as you guys are getting back, it has Dumbledore and Hagrid on the covers. Hagrid's being accused of murder. Dumbledore is being accused of assaulting an aura and impeding justice. And then when you keep flipping, you see like almost like a gift that keeps going back and forth of just a plane just going, coming back, going and coming back, going and coming back. And that's all you see. And then when you keep reading, it says that apparently our neighboring Muggles are flying across the sea with more death weapons.
Wow.
As you guys get back, and I assume relay all the information that you guys have just heard to each other. Yeah.
Everyone looks at it.
I give him back the bag of holding. I throw all the biscuits on the table, and I say, he said your displacer skull was already magical and you couldn't do anything with it.
Huh. That's interesting. Well, I guess I'm gonna keep using it as a flare for now.
It's a good lantern.
It's a pretty decent flare.
Yeah. Yeah, the skull has not cracked or anything in a while. But since it is 8, we're going to take a little break. I'm going to look up specifically on your stuff and explain how magic brewing works. And yeah, we'll get back to it in a minute. See you guys in a minute.
Woo!
Hello everybody, this is Jesus from ADreamProduction, letting you know we're going to be doing a Harry Potter based D&D game every Wednesday at the Divine and Conquer Twitch channel. See you there.
Guys, how you doing? Welcome to an episode of Tabletop Commander. This is Gerard's Gaming. This is where we get all our products. They sponsor us, and we sponsor them.
Hello and welcome, and this is FNBN. What you're asking yourself is, what is FNBN? FNBN is for nerds by nerds, and it's pretty much a channel that me and my friends are trying to get started. We have so many crazy nerd ideas that we want to post on there. Some of our plans are to do like podcasts, nerd conversations, nerd news. We got a lot of ideas, but first you need people that can watch.
Let's be nerds. Come on now, let's be.
This character requires her chest bigger than her real life.
Now.
Okay, so since we're back,
Hi.
all right.
Hi.
So explain the potion things. You got your sword at the end of the thing. This little pizza break, guys. Sorry, apologize. Making sure the mic is unmuted. Good. Okay. So you got that reply from Dumbledore.
Cryptic.
Yeah.
Very.
It makes me kind of think. In talking with the group, my initial thoughts were, I wonder if we're going to be able to contact him anymore. If there's not going to be some kind of a block. Because it sounds like all magical activity has been blocked from him.
Do not tell him where we are anymore. He knows.
I think he knows by now, so we don't need to keep telling him.
I'm reasonably sure just sending him any message whatsoever confirmed that we were okay and not caught and in Azkaban. So.
Yep.
Okay.
All good things.
So for the next day, there's 6 of you. Let's roll a d6 starting with you.
Cool.
So 3. Justin,
3 what?
can I have you roll me percentiles?
Oh, I see what you did.
Yeah, just a randomization of who I'm choosing.
99.
Oh, okay. Wow. Move the
99
story along.
problems.
Okay. So, as you guys periodically go in and out, you get the general feel for the town. And one of the days that you are out, you see auras appear into the midst of the city.
Do I recognize them?
You don't recognize them, you just know that they're auras from just how they appear in their formal dress. And it really looks like they're interviewing people. Once that happens, you just quickly go to your room, and again, you can see through the people. You see them pass by, but they don't try to knock or anything. After a couple hours just like laying low, they're not in the town, you guys understood that they were here looking for some students that have gone missing. But no one seems to have told them anything so far. And there are shifts that go around through the bar. The next time you come down, the barkeep is a different person again and doesn't know who you guys are, but doesn't question anything. And the second day, no reply from Dumbledore. You guys get 3 meals at a very specific time. They're not really, depends on the cook. Second day's cook is a little bit better than the first day's cook, but
is it
not
always the
terrible.
same lady delivering them?
In the morning, yes, it's the same lady.
I want to apologize for being rude to her the first day at some point.
She says it's fine. As long as the money keeps coming in, I'll do my job.
Flip her a silver.
She takes it, bites it, and puts it in her purse. Okay, so the second day,
Very nice.
you know that they're looking for you guys, but according to that, they went through the whole town, and they have not. Apparently, you're not at the town. Very good, 99. Very good. Okay, so on the third day, or did Justin? We already did, Justin. Ryan,
What's that?
roll me percentile.
Okay.
Mhm.
I feel retarded.
There you go.
2d10s.
I know. I was
Yeah,
trying to find the other one.
Oh, it's fine.
It was
It's green against green.
Yeah, I know. That is a 78.
78. Okay.
Not bad.
On the third night, the innkeeper that was in there before the guy with the pointed hat and like very traditional wizard clothing is back at the shop, and the establishment is partially filled with about 5 patrons, but for whatever reason, I need a miniature that is not here. Let's just use this one because I don't have it right now. As you're going by, 70. Yeah, sure. Let's do that. For whatever reason, you're downstairs coming up. I need you to roll me perception.
All of us?
Just right.
My name is Ferris.
Ferris.
It's still on the screen.
Yeah. Just if it happens, then I'm gonna switch back to it.
16.
16. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That. Yep. That will do it.
12. God, I love the +4. It's so good. +4 to my whiz.
Yeah.
which is
So
really not
It's pretty
the
good.
two twins over here talking to themselves. As we're gonna go to the.
If you start combat music and it's just me, I'm gonna be really scared.
No, not combat music, not yet.
Not yet. Oh,
No.
great.
Roll for initiative. Wait.
I mean, you guys don't have to always fight combat. As you go, there's apparently 2 bald twins drinking ale next to each other. They have frothy beards. This is a pretty hot, like sundown. A lot of people are leaving their work.
Am I down there?
Yeah.
Many.
As for whatever reason, if anyone else wants to be down here too, you may. Just you're the one that perceived this. You see this man far off in the corner. He doesn't have the peasantry traditional clothing that everyone else has here. The city actually was modeled after small villages in Germany, so it has that feel, plus medieval wizards.
First-hand experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, very. I was like that might relate to you a little bit more. He has, I guess what you would say probably like modern clothing, and he.
So he sticks out.
Yeah, he sticks out a little bit, like you guys too. But this is the first person you've seen that's not coming from the train, just buying supplies or here touristing and then leaving immediately. His clothing is slightly bigger than what his should be. From what you can tell from his hands are very, very hairy. He has a big, huge red beard, scraggly red hair too, and his pint is very full and there's no froth. They poured it and it's just been sitting there. And he's kind of just like like his foot is like anticipation, and he kind of just is staring down. That's what you see.
What's the drinking age?
Oh, it's 18.
Damn it. Is butterbeer alcoholic?
Nope.
No?
They have non-alcoholic items. They have non-alcoholic butterbeer.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I'm walking to the bar and order one of those.
Butterbeer?
Yeah.
Okay. They also have ginger ale, if you would like that.
Let's stick with butterbeer.
Yeah. That'd be a price that's on here. Sorry, ship change, and you know when that happens, they change the prices on me.
You been working here long, bud?
A couple of years, you know. Oh no, it's the exact same price as before. 6 copper for a mug of butterbeer. It's got some pumpkin juice if you want.
I'll pass him a silver and be like, keep the change.
All right.
Damn.
Pour you another one in a minute. Let me know where he's sitting. And you see that from the butterbeer, he actually, it looked like he just put his hand with the mug inside the pig's mouth, and then he came out with with your drink.
Grab my drink. I'm gonna metagame just a little bit.
What's up?
Are we still doing the if you're outside of the room message every 15 minutes?
I think that's reasonable if we're going down in shifts. I would like to have
Sure.
established that
You
was
can,
kind of our practice.
by this time, it would be about 15 minutes or so.
Okay, so
If you want to send a message.
definitely messaging Ferris. How are things? Are you okay?
I have to talk to message back, correct? Can I talk quietly?
Sure.
Okay, I'm
Whisper.
gonna pick up my beer and just start walking back towards the stairs like I'm about to go to my room. And as I'm doing that, I'm gonna stop at the top of the stairs, or at the bottom of the stairs.
Yeah.
And whisper, there's a guy in modern-looking clothing at the bar. He's sitting alone, and it looks like he's been camping his drink for a while. I'm gonna try to talk to him.
I'm assuming I'm with the group, but I'm saying, hey, this is what
Sure.
Was that
Ferris is
25 words?
Sure. I didn't count. Too late.
Damn.
Yeah.
I was gonna say something else, but
I think that was like
Well-
kind of close.
yeah, that was probably kind of close.
Well, and then, I'm talking to the group, assuming that we're all listening, how he's doing, and I tell them, relay what Ferris had said, and ask them, should we tell him not to, or should we tell him to go ahead?
I feel like if we tell him not to, he's still gonna do it.
Yeah. he doesn't listen very well.
I mean,
so.
there's a reason why we call her the smartest one in the group.
I feel like the person who's not
Sorry.
disguised at all shouldn't be going around talking to people.
I agree.
Passes her owls.
And especially the one who heals us probably shouldn't be possibly getting into
I've
stuff.
got like 3 potions on me. I am fine.
Yeah, but somebody has.
Okay,
if you
group,
are
so what do you want me to
not
say? What's our
somebody has to give you
consensus?
them.
Be smart or just hang back and observe?
During this little conversation, I'm gonna
Observe.
start walking.
Observe. Observe.
Towards
Send
the
a
back
message
too?
and says,
So, I'm not gonna get quite. Give me halfway there. Just halfway there.
Sure.
There we go.
everybody agrees, observe?
Observe.
Yes?
Observe.
Tell him, think you should just observe, Ferris.
From a distance.
As you're
Distance.
getting that
And
message
then
as
I'll
you're
be like,
walking.
Sonya,
You're gonna see me just turn around at the bar. I'm pacing at this point.
Not Sonya.
The bar keeps looking at your
you.
pacing. You hear him. Shit, did I give him the alcoholic? He goes. You see that he looks at the hog.
Maybe.
Goes and starts tating up in the back.
I'm just.
That's
He goes by.
awesome.
Is there any unoccupied table at all, or are all of them occupied?
This would be unoccupied.
Okay, let's chill at that unoccupied
They're talking to
table.
each other. They're talking to each other.
Okay, we're just gonna sit down with the beer and just sip on it and see what we can see.
Okay. For the
Butter
sake
beer.
of this. Look.
I shortened it.
Look how I'm dancing these things. Here you go.
He might have snuck a real beer, you never know.
Yeah, he might have just dosed me a little bit.
Yeah, he's
You just start
Marker's
hiccuping.
a little worried. Okay, so what are you doing first?
I'm just gonna be honestly just kind of just sipping and just trying to hear what I can hear and keeping a slight eye on that. Like I'm trying to be as like stealthy, as inconspicuous as humanly possible. But just see what he does. See if he takes a drink at all, or if he's just gonna waste that.
Okay. Roll me perception.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
16.
16.
Or that was a 25 to pass.
Ooh.
I'm waiting for him to say that at the end of one session and be like, so that roll required a 30 or higher. Succeed.
No.
I don't want it.
Okay.
I won't.
You see that not really. He kind of looks around, and as he does, you kind of look down a little bit, and you hear the page moving, and he puts out a purse, and gets out a paper and just puts it back, and you see that he didn't read it. It's too many words for him to just he skimmed through
So
it.
he just took it out, glanced at it, and then put it back?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Uh-oh.
Barb. posters though?
Yeah, as maybe like 20 minutes or so are passing by.
Would I recognize if he was pulling out one of our wanted posters?
Oh yeah, no, it's
Okay.
just, it's lettering. You actually can't even tell from the distance you are at with that roll. You can't make out what the letters say either.
Okay.
You don't even know if it's English or Arcanic or like what language it is. People coming in and out. One guy comes in with the pig, like, hey, what have I told you about the? Whatever. And the bartender doesn't care. Kind of throws scraps for the pigs, and there's a guy at the pig at the corner. It's been about 30 minutes or so, and you get a second butterbeer.
Oh.
For the.
Oh man,
that you
there's
get.
free refills? Holy shit, is this Applebee's?
No,
Oh man.
you just paid him enough to almost get a second one, and that was tipped, so he just gave you one for free.
Oh, sweet.
That was nice.
I'm about it.
Yeah. So you have a second butterbeer whenever you're done with it. It's been about 30 minutes, and Ferris is come upstairs.
Yeah. Okay, who's going down?
I'll go down.
If I go down, I'm gonna be real noticeable.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I'm not gonna go down
It's only
because
so-
we're supposed
so
to be.
many
Oh, you have the manta ray hood.
That's only so many times.
But
Yeah,
if
but
two
that's
other
gotta
people
be
are already going
conspicuous.
down.
How about we send our stealth
4
guy
people
down?
that are wanted.
Yeah, I say definitely.
Oh, add 17 hours to your training for the 3 days.
17 hours.
For the rat?
A lot of the times you guys were just upstairs. Yeah.
Can
By
I
the
have
way,
that
I was-
also for the ferret?
I've
I
been
don't know
also-
if I had it the whole
Sure,
time.
sure.
I've been doing the same thing.
Okay, sure. You guys will be in an even number.
Woo!
Okay.
I'm at 18
I don't know
out
what I
of
can do my owl for.
250.
You going downstairs or no?
Yeah, I'm gonna go downstairs.
Ferris,
I'm
knowing-
gonna disguise myself
Okay.
What are you gonna say yourself as?
as, I guess, like a random teacher from school.
Okay. Which
Let me
one?
say. No, let me disguise myself as my divination teacher. She's crazy anyway, so. Trelawney.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
How much beard have I grown?
3 days worth.
3 days worth.
Do I need to roll to see how fast this beard grows?
No. You're 16.
Only 1 percentile.
1%.
1 percentile. Like 1 time percentile.
Okay, I was
Sorry.
like, just
Only 1d10 out of 100. No.
54.
It's gonna grow an average rate, so no difference as of 3 days.
What's an average rate? I don't know.
It's gonna take you like a month or 2.
I
to
shaved
get
about 3 days ago.
To get Petras.
Yeah.
Like,
You'll get
that's-
there in a month.
Okay. Okay.
So as
3 days then.
I feel
You're the
like
only
that's
one
a
going
pretty
downstairs?
cool
No,
ability.
I'm
to just
going to-
grow
Okay.
hair and disguise yourself.
Can I do that?
so
You're a pretty man.
You-
I'm gonna be like knowing that I am burning time. I'm going to be starting to like glance at the stairwell to see like if maybe one of them's coming down.
you see your professor, one of the professors that you might have taken a class
I'm
from,
going to just immediately know.
and right behind your professor is Jericho.
And with that, I'm gonna get up with my beer. I'm gonna start walking over to this guy's table.
I'm going to just stealthily, just go sit down on the table where he was.
Okay. You gonna do stealth?
Sonya's
Well,
gonna
where,
hit
you know,
him
un-
with the
Okay, you're not bringing it to
Quick,
yourself.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm
There can be
gonna.
no attention to myself at all.
Is there a place on the bar that's across from the guy that Ferris is going to?
Is someone sitting? There's a chair here.
But I can I see them?
That's a little
Um,
close.
Yeah, like there's a chair at his table.
And I'm going
Um,
to, like, when I sit down, just ready. Like,
Is there
my
like
sword,
a
like,
corner
ready.
or something?
This is not a big place. You actually like it's 6'6" tall. Like so, if you're a normally tall person, you're gonna bump your head on the ceiling as the giant like 4x12s are just pulling around again. It's not very lit in here, and it's just these tables. Like 20 people will fill up the whole place. So the only open table was this one. This one's being occupied by these two. These two are here. This isn't the only other chair that's open, and he is currently sitting at this chair.
I want to go to this occupied table with the 2 people and just like sit on the edge. No, this one.
Here?
Yeah. I'm crazy. I'm just be like, are they gonna look at me or anything?
They will in a second. So you're sitting there.
Yeah.
You're walking to that table, and then you're.
I
walking-
am walking towards him and saying, "Hey, friend, what are you drinking?" and putting a Hufflepuff gold down onto the table.
No.
She looks at you.
I'm just gonna
Consider
ready my
it a drink
sword.
between friends.
No, I'm not.
Can I?
Ain't none of your business. Moves a gold towards you and kind of shifts his chair over and has the beer in his hand. So, what are you doing? You have your
Real
hand
quick,
yeah.
when they start going downstairs to go join Ferris, I'm excited for this. I'm gonna do my beast sense, and I'm gonna send my back downstairs to perch on the little ledge right
The
there.
things you need that animal with you.
Oh, I do.
You need that animal with you.
Okay.
And it can only be that animal.
Okay.
Unfortunately, you need to find one.
So I mean,
Yeah.
with that interaction, I guess I'm just gonna turn around and start walking back. I guess
Okay.
he didn't want to drink.
You're in perception, and you're sitting there as the guy with his pig, the little kind of oinker, and a friend that you talk to. Oh, what the fuck you doing here?
I saw the Reaper.
You got one too many to drink. Scoots his beer over. The other guy moves the beer over here. They scoot towards the corner.
That's perfect. That's what I wanted them to do.
They're still the same bench as you.
That's fine. But they're like where I am from Ryan or something.
Yeah. They're like 2 feet away, different. And they stopped having their conversation, and now they're looking at you. What are we doing? You go, I don't know. She's fucking weird. And she started drinking. What did you get on perception? 11. Yeah, it's a red-haired, very hairy guy in the corner. 11. No, you want? Yeah, no. He's as he moves his beer that's not drinking. He's still not drinking it. He kind of puts his hand over the purse that's on the table, and just turns to you, but not ignoring you. Like he still has his peripheral on you. He just, what do you want with me?
I don't know, man. I see that beer doesn't have a head on it, and a neglected beer hurts my soul. Okay, like you're in a bar, drink, be among friends. Eat, drink, be merry, all that good shit.
He sighs himself. Yeah, friends. That. Yeah. Ain't you too young to be here?
Old enough.
Takes a tiny sip of it. Kind of, you see it in his face how like, oh god, it's warm. And puts it back down. That's about it. And you see that he's also moving the purse like closer to him. So if there's nothing that you do until the point where he can like saddle it on himself now. Like he's protecting whatever that was.
Alright, well.
Has it been another 15?
Sure.
Okay, I wanna message Ferris since he's the one I started messaging.
Okay, what do you message him?
Just ask him if he's okay or needs help. But I think in this process, as you said, they're speaking, right? To answer me back. I'm not anticipating a huge response unless it's a big help because I figured he might be not able to.
You hear the message?
I'm gonna do the move again. I'm gonna get up and start pacing. Cause why not?
Okay,
I'm gonna start pacing back towards the stairs, just like I've got to be somewhere in a hurry. Like, oh god, bathroom. As I get up and walk.
Sure.
And then as I walk by Jericho and the obviously disguised Sonya.
Only obvious to you.
Well, yeah, because she's a teacher at the school. I mean, I know I've seen her in passing, and I don't think she'd show up at a skeezy bar in the ass end of Hogsmeade.
She could have. She's a little crazy.
You're right, though. You're right.
I'm just gonna cough one word, and I want this to be the response to my message.
Okay.
Purse.
Okay. Hear a purse. A coughing purse, but you hear the word purse.
Huh. What?
Purse?
Does he want to drag?
I'm gonna go to Jericho's table and sit down.
I'm gonna message
Oh my God,
Sonya
okay.
now.
As you cough, looks at you, the guy in the corner. Other people also look at you.
Sorry, inhaled some beer the wrong way. My bad.
You see the bartender. So what's it? Goes over to his settings. So yeah, what do you do?
I'm going to Jericho's table and sitting down. Just
Sits down next to you, Jericho.
You're acting like you're drunk, so it's perfect.
Yeah.
Just water.
So, what do you two doing? Since you're down here before we go to the upstairs.
Is that guy is he muttering to himself or anything?
Every now and then, roll me an insight check. Actually, all of you guys. Sorry, that should have been like a thing. Oof. Oof.
13?
9.
27.
But if he's muttering,
27?
Ow!
19 and my 6. Wait.
Oh, because we have it as your expertise.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Shit!
25, my bad.
25. Still, all right.
but if he's muttering to himself, I'm able to read lips
Oh.
for my observation feat.
Yes, you can.
So
Okay, so.
Hell yeah!
Something in this purse that he doesn't want you to see. Obviously.
I figured.
Yeah. With that 25, he is hiding something for sure. Like, no doubt. But he's. Everyone that would see him, you can tell that he's anxious. But there is a, like. He's trying to hide that he's afraid. Very afraid. You can smell it in him that he's afraid. And not just that, but you can. It's a very familiar fear smell that you're sensing in him that you can't quite pinpoint where, but he's definitely afraid of whatever he has to do, for sure. As he is speaking, and you can read his lips, and you're focusing on him, and the two guys are like, she's just staring. What would he say? As he's, I don't want to go, but I have to. And drinks. Yeah, it has to be done. It's the only option we have. And throughout, it would be a lot of whatever he needs to do it. Opens up the map. And it sounds like he's trying to tell himself he can do this, whatever this is.
I want to go over to the before I go over to the first
Quick
table.
question. With Mage Hand, can I like levitate?
You can, as long as it weighs less than 5 pounds, you can. It's pretty much like your hands doing something up to 15 feet away, or 20 feet away.
That might be a little obvious.
Yeah, up to him you can boost up, but anything from like this on, you won't be able to. Yeah. And again, you do, and your hands have to move. So like,
Yeah,
You're
so
making
just be
your
like
hands
down
open.
here and then moving up.
okay,
Yeah.
what are you trying to mage hand?
gonna
Not
look
at
like
the
you're touching
moment, but
Just plotting.
yeah, plotting.
All right. So as they're doing that, what are you three doing in the room as your animals are trying their best to listen to you and search for things?
And it's been like an hour or something.
Yeah, close to an hour now.
And I'm just gonna be like, aren't we supposed to be like laying low and
Yeah.
not be like seen by people?
What do you guys think about
We're wondering.
purse? Does that? I mean, I could send something back. What do you think that means? Purse.
I don't know.
Like,
is there?
I
There's-
can't
there's a
decipher anything
mysterious
from
purse?
that, from what I've
Is
seen.
I guess maybe I don't know. Other than he wants a purse.
Just
Yeah,
respond
I
back
don't know.
with,
How
don't
would
know
he
what you
say
mean.
that, though?
I mean, he has it in his bag of holding, so
Why
it's
are you
not
still
bad.
down there?
What do you think, Osiris? What should I send back?
I would say, don't know what you're talking about. You've been gone a long time.
What the hell's a purse?
How about if I send one to Sonya? Because maybe Ferris is in a place he can't talk, which is why he sent a weird message.
So you're gonna send a message to Sonya?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what's your message? Like putting your screen on.
Yeah, whenever I don't know that he sent you purse.
No, you do not know that part. So
Right.
what is your message, Bones, to Sonya?
I mean, do you guys agree before I send this that we should say something like, hey, been a long time, can you guys come back? Or
Well,
And what the
me,
hell is purse?
like going through my mind is that there are two people down there non-disguised
Yeah.
in the middle of a public bar.
Exactly.
That's just my character's point of view, right?
No, that's absolutely mine too. And I'm like, I feel real antsy. I gotta.
Like, are we just trying
What
to
are we
get
gonna
caught?
do? Yeah.
Okay.
Because
So,
we got people that can disguise themselves.
okay, I'm going to start, and hopefully this is right. I believe I understand.
Okay.
I'm going to tell Sonya, I'm going to say, we're nervous. We'll get caught. What's the purse?
You got more. You only got 9 so far.
That's all.
You want to keep going?
Isn't it 25 total with my
Yep.
response?
Yeah, 20,
Oh, no,
25, and then you got 25.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that you want to say?
I just want to say, last thing, message back if we need to rescue.
Okay, then I won't message back because I don't think we need to rescue. But I'll say,
Yeah, just reply. Sorry.
yeah, we're okay. Think we can handle it. You'll hear if we can't.
Handle what?
Purse.
Handle
Oh.
what?
Osiris is getting pissed.
So you
He's
also
gonna start
hear
punching.
Yeah.
the guys that are slightly
Handle it?
freaked out now. What are you gonna handle?
Okay, before I get up, I'm gonna be like, this guy's gonna hate me. I'm like,
Walking
cute
around.
pig, and then go to the guy's table.
Just sit down.
No, the voice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Scoot over. Okay.
That dude's up to something. He's trying to hype himself up very quietly,
Okay.
but he has something in that purse that looks very important.
I'm gonna whisper, I have a dumb idea.
That doesn't surprise me.
I should have just stayed upstairs.
So does it seem weird that this guy is trying to hide his personal property from people getting it?
It doesn't, to be honest. But
How many times have you said that phrase so
I've
far?
had a few of them. Jericho, go up the stairs with me. Sonya, stay down here.
Why are we worse?
We're seeing if he's trying to track us. We're not disguised. She is.
I can just cast minor illusion of someone walking
Hold on,
upstairs.
here's something.
Right, but if he follows us up the stairs, it's one guy against a giant fucking barbarian and a monk with flaming freaking brass knuckles. I think we can handle one guy, unless it's a secret vampire, which I doubt.
But should he
Also, fuck that guy.
We could try to steal what he has. I mean,
Why
we have,
don't you two go up the stairs?
there's no reason for me to go upstairs.
Yeah, you can chill down here to your heart's content. I do not care.
I have an hour.
so what do you guys do?
Magic freeze.
After an hour, yeah. You've attuned to it, yeah.
All right,
Go up the stairs.
just go with it. We're gonna. Me and Jericho are gonna get up and start going towards the stairs.
As
And
the bartender, the maiden goes like, "Oh, okay, yeah. Do you want anything?
What do you got?
Everything that's on there."
I have it all.
Oh fuck.
I'll get you water, dear.
As
After a little minute, she comes and brings you water and then like bread.
As we're going upstairs, can I roll stealth and just like disappear?
Roll me stealth check.
Just in case he's following us. I
Okay.
can get him from behind.
Are you guys just looking at him to see if he is following you, or what's?
Oh no, I'm just gonna nonchalantly follow up the stairs. I'm reasonably sure that
I mean,
Sonya
just
will
in case
do
he
something.
does go.
Roll stealth. Okay.
Myself.
Dexterity.
18.
18. So as you're going upstairs, you for a second, you feel that Jericho is there, and he's making no noise, but being right behind you. And you guys get towards the, not where your door is because there is no door, but the section where the
Wooden.
room is supposed to be.
Yeah.
The guy doesn't move at all. You see that he finally takes a couple of swigs from the now warm liquor that he has.
Do we hear them coming?
Nope.
No.
Nope. You can't hear from
Room's
outside the door.
soundproof. I'm gonna knock twice, knock once, and then knock twice on the gap between the wall. I mean, I'm assuming we don't have the key, or can.
They can, yeah, you can hear the knock on the door though.
Okay.
That's our secret
when
knock.
we hear the noise, I want to message Sonya, and I want to say,
Oops.
beware spell time.
How long is the fast?
Maybe 30 minutes.
I'm good.
Okay. So you're still there. You have your bread and water. That's about it.
We're the most tentative group on the planet. Oh my god.
Are you okay? Okay.
Yeah. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna.
So with everybody in the room,
Except for
Except for me.
except for her.
The second I come in the door, I want to be like, the guy's camping a purse rather hard, trying to hype himself up about something. It's obvious he's protecting something, and he definitely sticks out like a sore thumb.
Did it not appear to you that maybe he thought you were going to steal his purse of money because you came over to him all weird, and he's trying to protect his own stuff?
Bruh, this is more than that. Like,
Why do you think
it is
that?
past that.
bruh.
Well, why do you think that?
Because this butterbeer is delicious. Do not judge me. I can feel you judging me right now.
I
I'm
honestly
gonna be
thought
behind
you
you.
might be
I'm
wanting a
judging you.
purse for some reason, because
I
all we got was purse, so I thought you might have wanted one.
Okay.
No, I mean, he's trying to be conspiracy.
Well.
I get that, because my message thing isn't awesome.
I was
That's
If you
the
want
first
to
one.
go back
Yeah.
down, I will
Yeah.
help
Now he has
disguise
it
you
slipped though.
with my disguise kit if you would like.
And you see
That way
he
you're not just looking exactly like
goes
the guy
over,
that's on the poster
brings
posted all
up
over town.
That's
in front of
smart.
everybody.
parchment. Sorry.
Back downstairs we go.
Size.
If you want
Okay.
to, I would recommend doing that instead of
Scrolls it
just
up, puts it back
trying
on.
to get arrested.
Okay.
Thanks.
Is
Let's
the
go.
scroll or anything
Let's
poking
go.
out of it?
I want
Nothing
to.
poking? No. Nothing
Disguise
poking out.
me.
I want to use my disguise kit to disguise him with the biggest beard I can,
Okay.
and myself with a big beard
Roll me
that I will grow into.
a D20 plus
And
dexterity
Neff
and.
gets a beard too.
It's gonna take a bit.
Y'all better hurry
Roll me a
up.
D20 plus your dex to apply it.
Alright.
Can I open my?
Neff gets a beard.
So
No.
that was 13.
13. It looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. She has a nice beard on him. He has a very nice beard on him too. It's not completely even, but you know,
Wear
not
the
all
rat
beards
as
are
a
even.
beard.
It's
So
pretty
it's a
good.
sneak attack.
Pretty good.
Blood.
That's
Like
what you
looking
can-
at it and then holding up our pictures against it, can you tell?
So,
You can tell me.
you know what? No, it's pretty good. Ferris and Bones, you're like, that looks like Death with the beard and it looks like Jericho with the beard. You did a really good job.
On
Me?
him.
Yeah, you did a really good job.
Thanks.
I'm going back downstairs.
So,
Neff with a beard.
as you guys are doing that, you see that he puts down a couple of silver on the table and then quickly abrupts just starts leaving.
Can,
Right. Okay.
and
Right when he
where
goes.
are we at right now?
You're still in the room.
No.
Oh,
Okay.
we're still in the
Right when he goes past me, I want to knock into him like I'm drunk, and see if I can reach into his purse and grab whatever's left there.
She's
So roll me a
Stealthy.
sleight of hand.
She's
Oh,
stealthy.
that is
Oh my
some
God.
sleight of hand.
You can do it, girl.
I mean,
You
Yeah,
can do it.
but she's a chick in a bar, so she gets a
I'm gonna
pass.
use one of the rolls I rolled.
Yes, you can. Your divination ability.
Go for it, girl.
Sleight of hand. 20.
Ooh.
I rolled an 18. No. No.
20.
Yeah, I got a 20.
As you are about to go and walk up, you get a sensation and you see yourself going and picking it up, and he looks like he's about to strike you and his hands extend. You see his fingernails grow, and then you get that image back again and you wait for him to pass by. Instead of knocking into him, you kind of just wait. As soon as he passes by, you reach your hand in his purse. And there's a lot of paper there. You have a split second. What are you doing?
Just grab as much as I can.
Okay. Roll me percentile.
Oh my god.
The wrong person.
I
Took
hope
too
the
long to
beards
get
are
in there.
running. Running beards.
While this is
Does that
happening,
sound like a
We're gonna
werewolf?
go down.
I have a 70.
I
No,
don't
wait.
think
I have a
so.
70 and a 40.
I'm trying to.
I did that
disguise
wrong.
Oh, so yeah. So it's which one did you roll first? Or just roll it again. But roll the.
Okay, I got the wrong one first
yeah.
in my hand.
Okay. It's either 74 or 47. So yeah.
I have so many dice. Where's another percentile? That's not this one.
you can.
Okay, fine. Okay. Yeah, okay. 10 and a single. 10 and a 2.
Okay.
That's
So that's
12.
12.
12?
So you grab a whole bunch of things. You know what? For the sake of is mine, it's below. Okay. So
Some shit's about.
sure. Okay. Yeah, you have a whole bunch of papers. You put it down on you as he opens up the door and leaves.
Okay. Is there a bathroom downstairs?
No, upstairs there as well.
Okay. I wanna just get up and kind of just like shove my chair too much far back and then fix it because I'm still kind of drunk.
Mm-hmm.
And then go upstairs. Yeah.
Okay. You go upstairs.
Fake sick.
Do you go up to the room or to the restroom?
I was going to the restroom.
Okay. So you go up to the restroom that's in that area.
I'm gonna close and lock the door
Okay.
and look what I pickpocket.
You have a shopping list. Put that down.
What, is there anything important on the shopping list? Like a potion?
No.
Okay.
It's
Just the
how to
shopping
make a
list.
soup. Lamb soup.
Oh.
The other one shows pictures of mountains.
That's nice.
Yeah. It looks like a map of a very specific area, but it's just a lot of mountains in the lake. And then we open up then the third one, and you get this.
Yes! Oh, you got something! I got a favorite.
That's exactly what it says in that exact language.
Okay. Give me a second. I'll go upstairs.
While she's doing that, I'm asking them what they want to be disguised as.
Okay.
Because we're not ZZ Top, we're not all getting beards.
Right, right.
Just me.
I'll just be myself.
Who's ZZ Top?
As a
My character.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
You'll find out one day.
Oh! We have a wise muggle.
I make this
So-
even.
Okay. For the sake of time, is happening. You guys do. Oh no, you don't. You're in your own.
Mhm.
Sonya, from where the potty is, upstairs, you hear a as like something broke, and glass being shattered from outside the inn.
Outside, like, it's something, that
Like-
sound was in.
From perception. See if you can pinpoint what's happening.
But everybody else hears it too, or?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Our
'Cause
room
we're
is soundproofed.
In the dullness silence. I wanna. I think I wanna be.
24.
24. You can definitely tell that it's outside of the inn and further.
People might freak out.
Like
Pretty
for
sure.
third direction, where you really look at it, it looks. Not saying that it is, but toward the direction where the train station is, or where Thomas's shop is.
Okay.
But like in that area, like further from you guys.
Is there, I guess, a window on that floor or the next floor that will get me to see where it came from or what it is?
Sure. Yeah. As you put all the stuff back, quickly go outside and look. You can pinpoint that there's some type of like gathering towards the end where the station is. There's a couple hundred people like surrounding one person. That's about it.
Do I notice that one person?
Not from this distance, no. It's a 10-minute walk, so you wouldn't be able to like see what it was.
Okay.
And at this time, the sun is starting to set too.
Okay.
While
And-
this is happening, can I disguise them?
Yeah, what do you guys want to disguise as? What are you disguising them as?
I wanna be old.
She's an old man. No, an old lady. Old lady.
Whatever. Old short thing.
Oh, I'm short.
It's questionable what she is.
Roll
We're just
me,
gonna go with what feels natural.
roll me a d20 plus dexterity.
Am I rolling too?
No,
Is
you-
there
19.
any sort of way
19?
to disguise me as a man?
Yeah, for a
You
second
got
you can't
beard.
tell it's
I know.
bones. It just looks like an old androgynous person.
Sweet.
Then what do you want?
I'll be the grandpa.
Give me Thomas's mohawk.
And we got
That's
your
it.
face somehow.
You just have a mohawk.
And a
Dumbledore's jawline.
like curled mustache.
Sure, a lot of supplies are being used up, but yeah, sure, roll.
I'm using all of it. 9. No, actually 8.
The mustache looks pretty good. Does not match the color of his hair. And you don't have hair color that would match the other breast of his hair to do the mohawk. But you can do a mohawk. It's gonna be 3 different color hairs.
I'm good with just this. Do not touch me.
But I wasn't doing anything else to you. I'm using the last of my disguise kit on the 5th person.
I mean, you can. It's gonna be 3 different colors.
Are we
I
seeing
don't-
this? Can we make comments as he's
Yeah,
going?
of course.
I don't want to.
I feel like he could be Thomas's cousin.
Alright. I mean, if you guys are good with this, I'll commit to
He's
it.
just
About
a
it.
rainbow
I
man.
feel like you could convince Thomas he has a cousin.
I think you could too.
Yeah.
You wanted this, so.
So yeah, you can get the supplies and re-put them back. So that's fine. So yeah, everyone's disguised.
Ish.
Beard, you look like a very convincing old person. And you have 3 different color hairs.
Sweet.
Hell yeah.
And you have
Everything I
manta
wanted
ray
in life.
cloak on you, and you have the manta ray cloak on
Very
you.
And a big beard.
conspicuous.
And a big beard.
Group.
That's really awesome looking.
Has Manta Ray cloak, gets beard, and
Alright, I feel comfortable going out and doing stuff
Okay.
now.
Alright.
From the room, since we are all
Disguise.
deciding to leave the room for long periods of time.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave my bat with some fruit and some.
And the
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be like, stay here.
it does not move. It's there.
Just hovers.
Yeah, it's there.
Stay here.
I also want to leave some supplies for ferret and rat combo.
The critters stay there.
There were 30 biscuits on the table.
There might be 19 biscuits. No, sorry, 29 biscuits by the time we get back because they're kind of tiny things. But yeah, nonetheless, as you guys are leaving,
Can we
Sonya
each
is.
take a biscuit just for
You
the
guys can
road?
take whatever biscuits you want.
I don't want one.
Okay.
I won't.
Put-
I guess
This
as they're
happens.
leaving, I come inside.
Yeah, as you guys intersecting.
And I want to just like go in and then like close the door behind me real quick. And I'm just like, y'all missed some shit.
Hey.
Maybe
What's
if
up?
someone came and got us.
Oh.
we're about to miss some more shit.
That took
Apparently.
too long.
You don't know that?
Something happened at the train station. There was a big explosion.
What?
Yeah.
Train station.
What
There's-
kind of explosion?
The bad kind.
Oh shit.
What's the good kind?
Fireworks.
Like, are they coming to get us?
Was it
That's
a
valid.
was it a
happened?
magical explosion or like a bomb?
Maybe
bomb?
magical explosion. There's a lot of people gathered around this one person.
One person.
And I guess to Ferris and Jericho be like, and I kind of pickpocketed that one guy.
What?
that
What?
We were stationed.
The purse guy?
Nice.
Why?
You pocketed the purse?
Yes. And I want to be like, I want to show you. Y'all can't read it.
What'd you see? What'd you get?
Besides a grocery list, this and what was the other thing?
So yeah, the scroll.
Mountains.
Mountain.
A mountain scroll.
You have,
mountain
a
scenery.
picture or mountain region, a shopping list for how to make lamb stew, and then that one, the back of it is made with a very fine leather, and the ink on it is actually red.
That's
Bloodish.
Yeah. So if y'all want to wait a second, I can comprehend this.
okay.
Have we left the room yet? Obviously not. 'Cause Sonya
No.
just walked in.
So,
I want to see if your spell does that.
do we want to be?
It's a different language, isn't it?
Yeah, but I don't know if comprehend languages lets you read differently. I think it lets you be able to understand things.
I also understand any written language that you say.
There we go.
Lol.
Perfect. Cool.
There you go.
So,
Balanced.
dang, that's how the spell works.
So where were you able to see all of this from?
Our window on the floor, you can kind of see if y'all.
I'm gonna go look out the window.
I'm about to go look out the window.
As
I got
you
my beard.
guys
Fine.
leave the door, go towards the one that she mentioned.
I'm gonna be like looking.
Yeah, roll me perception.
Yay.
The two of you, or one of you can see an advantage, but you both.
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
I
nat
didn't think
one.
about that. 16.
There's people gathered, but you don't know. You also don't. You don't see smoke or anything that would trigger an explosion. You see a whole bunch of people just gathered.
I'm just breathing on the window. It's fogging up.
16.
16. With that, you can definitely tell that there's one person kind of just standing there, and there's a whole bunch of people. It looks like they're mad or something, as like all of a sudden from like the side, a crate just flies at one person and hits them.
Whoa.
Yeah, as then you quickly look to see if Osiris is looking at it as he's like currently has his hand over it trying to clean, and then he just missed the whole interaction. But yeah, it was like a whole like 3 or 4 people gathered, and then one person in the center, just like in the midst of the conflict, whatever this is, and all of a sudden from the corner, nothing moved it or touched it, and just a crate flew and hit someone.
Someone in
You're
the
not-
crowd?
Yeah, in the
or
crowd.
Okay.
And then, like that person fell. It looked fine, but very, very injured. As there's glass and shatters and whatever
Ooh.
groceries all over him.
Damn,
now.
that looked like that hurt.
I'm gonna go
What
outside.
looked like it hurt?
Outside
There was a
outside?
crate that was
Okay.
thrown
Like just
into the crowd. Somebody got hurt bad.
That sounds crazy.
But they look angry at that one guy.
Yep, I'm going.
I feel pretty confident with
Are you
those
following
guys.
Jericho?
I'm following Jericho.
I'm ready to go.
Are
I
you
was.
sure?
You guys
shadow.
are seeing that Jericho and Ferris are leaving. Do you guys continue?
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
leaving.
Yeah,
Okay.
I guess so.
Thomas is
I'm
coming.
going.
'Cause
You're casting a spell right now?
Yes.
Okay. Is it a ritual or is it just casting as a spell? What's the time on that?
It's 1 hour. Is that,
What's
yeah.
the
casting time?
Oh.
Yeah. What's the casting time?
1 hour.
1 action.
One action? Okay. Cool. So you cast it. You understand that this is Gaelic. It's actually a very specific form of Gaelic. It's Scottish Gaelic.
Ooh.
What it translates to you before we get into what you guys are doing, it says, item forged by the first, sought by the fifth religion,
Stop by?
sought by the fifth religion, a true weapon against the unliving,
Okay.
A true weapon.
against the unliving. Find it in the highest mountain of the Celtic land.
Found in the highest mountain of the
As everyone's leaving the room, as you cast your spell and you're reading it very quickly, a couple, it doesn't take that long for you since you have the spell casted to comprehend it. Since you're magically just like, I understand what I am looking at. You don't have to spend a second to actually read and formulate the sentence. What are you doing?
I'm hanging out with Sonya. I'm the message bearer, if nothing else. Holding down the fort for a minute until she's done.
So,
But we did prep the animals, so I think we're good to.
okay. Are you staying in the room then?
I am.
Okay.
It's fine.
So as you 4 exit out, you definitely hear the commotions. You hear, James, are you nuts? Drop the wand! And you hear from a man all the way at the end. And you just see again, there's 4 people now. Instead of there was 5, now there's 4, and one person in the middle who you assume guess it's James, whatever. And this person has a wand in his hand. What do you guys do?
We're over by the.
You're at the
Actual
other
gathering?
end of town. It's
Okay.
gonna take a little bit to jog that way, if that's what you want to do.
I'll definitely get closer.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Like it's
follow.
a big group of people around them, right?
It's 4 now versus 1. There was 5, now there's 4.
I'm gonna
So
follow,
that's
but I'm
all
very.
that's out there. There aren't
Yeah,
people
yeah.
like surrounding them, right?
As you guys are moving by, you will see there's people peeking out the windows, but not trying to get involved at all.
I'm gonna be like keeping a really close eye out for anybody who's like looking at us or paying too much
You
close.
guys, specifically, roll me a perception with a disadvantage since you guys are trotting that way.
Okay. Okay, that's a 7.
7. To your knowledge, no, nothing's happening. So are you guys just gonna head towards that direction, towards where the individual is?
Yeah, I just want to keep listening to what they're saying.
Okay. By the time you guys get there, you see like a barrel start floating in the air, start moving, and then it flies by. It hits this one lady, and she just falls over. It looks like she just passes out as the barrel explodes on her, and this whatever liquid was in there just shatters all over her. And now there's only 3 people there. There's 5 people, but 2 knocked down. As I get assistance cleaning the board, what are you 2 ladies doing on?
Sonya, you want to go join them?
Yeah, I want to tell you what this was first.
Okay. As you guys translate that, and you have that on you. Can you grab these guys, please?
Uh-oh. He has it already mapped out. Oh!
Wow.
Oh, crap.
What a beautiful town.
Yeah. As the train station is
It'd
on
be a
this
shame
side.
if someone came and busted it up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Buildings
That was
for
ominous.
gargoyles.
I'm
That
talking
is
about James.
bad.
Okay.
The train station on this side, you would see, just because miniatures are difficult to acquire, the 2 people that are knocked down, person number 3, where are we? Okay. The 2 people are trying to get James, or whatever his name is, to settle down. If I can grab y'all's minis, put you here at the end of the road. Who wants to be at the front?
I'll lead.
You are not leading?
No, I will lead.
Oh, you will lead. Okay.
I'll be right behind them.
Okay. Yes, here's a little chair, and here's a little barrel. Okay, so you will lead. Let's say that you guys are getting there just at the tail end of this situation. Can I have their minis too? But just for RP purposes, you aren't there just yet. Okay.
Can I cast mage armor while we're going up?
No. There's no reason for you to cast that unless specifically. Sure, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. So as you guys
No,
are
I don't like to walk out without it.
No, it's fine.
Mage armor. Never leave home without it.
You see that all of a sudden, perception only, Osiris, since you were at the lead.
15?
15. You have no idea what happened as the wind blows. These people fall down.
Whoa.
And you see that this guy at the end has his wand out. Is looking like he's drunk. And he has his wand pointed at you guys. So, because of the time, you have 9 till. We're gonna pick this up next game.
Okay. We might be
Yes.
getting into something.
So, this is where we're gonna leave off. But yeah, so there's a guy who looks mad with the wand out in front of you guys.
We're
Apparently named James.
Apparently named James. That's a. Yep. Apparently named James. So, by the time that you guys formulate what you want to do, that's when Sonya and Bones comes, as Bones just casted mage armor on herself. Yeah, that's what we're gonna pick up next time.
okay.
And he's already noticed us, right?
Yeah, definitely knows it. He has his wand pointed at you. And sure, yeah. So let's take a picture of this so we remember exactly where we are.
Yep. I
And
got it.
Okay.
all right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We're gonna start hefty combat next.
Hefty.
Hefty.
Oh no.
Yeah, there's just one drunk guy against you guys. I mean, this is pretty easy. No.
Nope. Nothing's ever easy.
Things are easy. Yeah. So, thank you guys for tuning in. This video will be edited probably the day before, so Thursday. Tuesday, so you can catch up if you missed the episode. And yeah, we are affiliated, so you can sub. Give us a subby.
Please.
Yeah.
Sub us.
Yeah, and go see Justin's show.
Yes.
And go see us at South by.
Yes.
We'll be there Saturday, South by Southwest.
It's true, Saturday, South by Southwest. Alright, guys, remember, ones at the ready. Adios.
Ready to go on.